Welcome.
Episode 147, American Dream.
The American Dream.
Shout out to Untold.
What up?
Shout out to the Honorable Sienna and the Empress Regina G7.
All right.
Regina did a video on Untold 24/7. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Very soothing voice.
A nice little background music there too.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Honorable Sienna.
What
hey,
up?
everybody.
What up?
Peace to Duke and Travis and to the chat.
How y'all doing? Another Saturday is here. Hopefully had a stress-free week as possible as always. Got a lot to get to.
Regina letting those N-words fly over there on that video. LOL.
These niggas. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out y'all stopping through with us, having the conversation again today. As I said, we got a lot to get to. Some docs, Freaknik, The Quiet on Set. I think that's going to be a series they're going to do with different shows, ain't they? Because it says Quiet on Set, the dark side of kids TV, which means they can step to a whole bunch of different networks and TV shows.
Yeah, that was just Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that was Nickelodeon, all that one person. So they might end up doing like a series with that, with different seasons, meaning different shows or whatever. Then we're going to get to Beyonce's album cover. Was pissed off a lot of people it having the American flag on it.
Patriotic.
Very patriotic.
They don't like to see us patriotic in our own damn country. That's a shame.
Although it's more tied to the rodeo queen
I don't give a damn. Just the fact that they questioning it is a problem.
And it popped off in Russia. I know people ain't really talking about it right now, but World War III is
are coming to a city near you.
I mean, ISIS decided to do something. Every time, for some reason, ISIS always decides to attack Israel and America's enemies right when it's the good time. It just so happened ISIS just has the same enemies as America and Israel. Ain't that amazing?
Y'all, I didn't realize that Uncle was going to post that convo I was having with him. Otherwise, I would have worded it, coded it differently.
Nah, we like it authentic too.
You told the raw. You said the raw shit. That's why you put it out.
Well, I understand what some people want. You don't want certain things you say. Maybe
she don't want to be portrayed as a certain image.
Yeah, I get it. Public images.
But hell, Regina, fuck them.
Oh man, so I guess we can go ahead and get right into it. Some less important stuff. More of an update. This first story not gonna stay on it long at all. Remember that movie we talked about with Brian, Michael B. Jordan, and Ryan Coogler that's coming out about vampires? Apparently, did we have the plot last time? I knew we knew about vampires. I don't know if we had more of a plot than we do now.
It's based in the 1930s
or that era, Jim Crow area,
Louisiana,
and it's the apparently, I guess, the vampires are KKK members.
Oh wow!
So yeah.
Can it be World War III if it's only the whites fighting? Well, unfortunately, Honorable Sienna, you're going to have some blacks that join in and decide to fight with that.
You mean countries?
Fight too.
You mean countries?
Well, yeah.
Nigeria just kicked America out of the country.
Nigeria? I mean, America does have African nations.
Who? They're losing them. That's the point.
They haven't lost them all.
They're losing them. Go ahead.
Travis, that's why my mama said, fuck them. You said it. Stand on it. Keep it moving. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said.
Did he turn out to say that ain't even real words?
What
Michael Jackson said, mama said, mama said.
We don't give a damn.
It's not even a real word. He just said some shit that sounded good. But anyway. The film will reportedly star Jordan as multiple roles. I think I said this last time. It seemed like it would remind me of that movie Gemini by Will. But yeah, it's gonna be about vampire KKK in the Jim Crow South, or Jim Crow era, should I say? Are you looking forward to?
No.
Why are you looking forward to the movie? What's wrong with it?
If it come out and my eyes happen to lay upon it, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well.
All right.
If I have time.
Oh, if you have time.
Very busy. Nigga working 12-hour shifts.
All right. I guess we can just go ahead and jump to it.
Freaknik. Anybody that decided to go down to Hotlanta and join the Freaknik?
Well, the Freaknik blew one of our theories away. Well, not theories, but one of our complaints about what we see now with separation of cultures on college campuses, and not just on campus and politics in general. They kind of defunct one of my beliefs, at least, but we'll get to it. Go ahead.
Oh, Regina, Hollywood keeps us looped into trauma porn.
Yeah.
Nigeria has been lying about having hundreds of thousands of people suffering for years. Kicking us out is good news. Well, they packed.
Yeah, the 200 million deep, apparently, probably more now.
I think he means, though, America is being an ally to Nigeria. They no longer are associates. Is that what you're saying? Or are they kicking us out?
Nigeria, it seems like...
Shout out to Kifa.
It seems like Nigeria is trying to disassociate with America as far as militarily. They don't want to be... They don't want to be another military hub for America, basically.
Okay.
I think
pick a side.
I think they're trying to... With that shit that happened with... Was it... What country was that had a coup? I don't got that fast. The country... Not Burundi. It's another country. I guess they now trying to show that they're not...
Who'd you say first?
What you mean?
Which country had a coup?
Yeah.
It wasn't a Fulani people. Who was it?
No, that's a tribe. I'm talking about, I think it was Burundi. Not Burundi. I forgot. The point is, they're trying to get rid of them. Freaknik. Documentary came out.
Fell asleep on probably the last 30 minutes.
It didn't. What was your thoughts on as far as people had the fear that it was going to show the more lewd thing? They showed some level of lewdness.
They definitely showed some lewdness in there.
But it wasn't as far as you thought they could have went.
How far did you think it should have went?
No, I didn't say should went. I said could have went.
What would be the could have? How far back could have gone?
They showed some women flashing. They showed some men flashing, but it obviously was blurred. But they showed what was going on, but they didn't go into,
Well, we didn't need to see it. We know what was happening.
That's my point. They didn't have to show it. That's my point. But the doc came out, started out with the people who started it. Apparently, they was from D.C.
Yeah. So shout out to the D.C. area.
Shout out to the D.C. They always say that a lot of the DMV like to copy their style.
They damn sure say that Baltimore will do it.
They said Baltimore do it. So shout out to D.C. Apparently,
Baltimore.
Now, this is what defunks some of the things I believe. I remember when we had a conversation about on college campuses and in politics in general, the Caribbeans and Africans, when they come over here, they always separate into their own culture, their own cliques. But apparently that was normal for everybody because apparently on HBCU campuses back then, they used to have clubs. So you have the California club.
I didn't hear about the club part.
She said at the DMV club, you would have the Pennsylvania club, you would have so everybody would go into their own groups.
I thought that she was just referencing they just section off based from where they come from, their comfortability.
I don't mean club like a place you go in.
I mean, that's to be expected. You come from a different area. You have, your culture is not completely different, but the way you speak, your slang may be a little bit different.
I know, but I'm saying recently I've had words for the Caribbeans and Africans who go on HBCU campuses.
Theirs is different though.
And do it. And I'm like, well, apparently the Black Americans are doing it. So, well, they might still be doing it, I'm sure. But,
Honorable, I haven't seen the doc, but the fact that JD pushed for this project is troubling. He act like this is his work's life.
And here's the overall point. We're not
his life work, sorry.
Yeah, we're not going to stay on this long. So basically, it was started by some college kids. We already knew this in '83, based off the song "The Freak." We already knew all this. Now I didn't know all this, but we know this now. But most people from that era already knew. And it turned into what it turned into because Uncle Luke came in. He admit this. He's proud of it. Yeah. He said that he came in and elevated it.
Boisterous about it.
If it's a Freaknik, you gotta have a freak, and I had to do it. Who else but me? Now, if you watch the whole doc, the whole message is. Now, I'm not saying I agree with it. That classism is necessary. Because the message that the college kids are saying is everything was cool until these hood dudes and women came down here.
Not just that, the people that were even outside of the colleges.
State. Yeah, outside of colleges. And obviously when you bring in
older people were coming.
Yeah.
30s, 40s. Uncle Luke is a trip as he protects his daughter while exploiting everyone else's.
Yeah, he came in and immediately brought sex, and they invited him. That's accountability. They invited him because they were inviting a lot of acts there to make it bigger. They invited him, and he immediately brought sex, and it grew. But the whole doc is pretty much saying if we want to do something,
is marketing.
Yeah, we need to separate. That's what they were calling for, separation. That this needs to be something for college kids.
They try to name it Black. Black Spring Break.
Yeah, Black College Spring Break. But it was too late at that point. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a forgettable doc. No revelation really came out of it.
Oh, you said Mark Lamont Hill was not there to bash.
Yeah, Mark Lamont Hill.
Because I didn't get to see the ending part of that.
I thought Mark Lamont Hill was going to come there and immediately do the whole, black man out there sexually assaulting women and harassing. But no, he made a point to say, no, this was not majority. Yes, it happened, unfortunately. But the vast majority, this was not something.
The message is black man ruined it.
I hate to agree, but that's the truth. It wasn't black men. According to them, it was non-college black men
that ruined it.
That ruined it. Basically, niggas came down as horn dogs and thought it was just a damn sex party and
they thought it was a freak off.
Yeah, they turned it into what Uncle Luke sold it as.
They thought it was carnival.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I had to agree. She's right. It was later on. It was because around the way the doc says it, around the early '90s, early mid '90s, the women were more in control. If you approach a woman, she give you the thumbs up or thumbs down, whether or not she want to entertain you.
Oh, tell about flashing the camera, the light.
What you mean?
Is that what they did, or that was just another analogy that you did?
What you mean?
Like they would be behind them dancing, and they flash the light to see how they look.
Oh no, that was something else.
Oh, okay.
That was something else. Yeah, but in the early '90s, at least, when it started getting freaky, the women had more control over how the interaction went. Later on, dudes became too aggressive, started harassing, touching women that didn't want to get touched. And it led to it ending up.
Because not everybody was down there for that, but unfortunately, that's what it became.
It shows that when something doesn't start off righteous, because it started off with the Greek letter stuff in the parks. When something don't start righteous, it's always going to be
fraternities.
It's always going to be soiled at some point. So it is what it is.
One bad apple has spoiled a whole bunch.
Now they're trying to bring it back, and it's like it's over. But you dang sure
and
can't get over
that now. 21 Savage was in there because they pointed out that 2002 he threw his birthday party based off of Freaknik. 21 Savage, right?
2022, yeah.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, that's why I think.
That's what I said, didn't I?
Oh, you said 2022.
No, I said 2022.
Or maybe I heard wrong. But yeah, I was wondering why he was in the doc, but apparently, that's why he was in it, because he put his name next to it pretty much.
Lamont hosted Basketball Wives. He is no moral compass. You gave him too much credit.
Maybe you're right.
Well, judging by the shit that he normally say,
yeah,
you had to give him somewhat of credit.
He normally saying men can get pregnant
because they won't no Palestinian women in that Freaknik. I don't believe, and
it was definitely all races of women was there. Obviously, majority was black, but there was definitely other races there.
Okay, honorable. Thank you. Y'all make sure that y'all point out when I say something incorrect. Well, thank you for clearing that up for us.
But yeah,
honorable
maybe you're right, honorable, because Mark Lamont Hill, pretty much the whole doc, he defended the idea of this festival, or what you want to call it, being overly
My
sexual.
apologies.
He defended it becoming more sexual. He's saying it was sexual liberation for women, and this was a good thing, and it was radical.
I'm going to say something radical.
So he did defend what you would call debauchery, I guess. So, but yeah, it was okay. There was nothing really revealed about it, except that, like I said,
if you fell asleep on it, nothing to go back and watch.
Like I said, they definitely regret letting non-college students and non-Atlanta people come in.
And then we got this.
Yeah, we gotta get to this
mess.
Too. I didn't even hear about this until recently.
Either.
I just saw this. What do y'all think about this? Good Times animated sitcom series sets April 2024 Netflix premiere date. The new series comes from creator Rhonda Shepherd and Carl Jones. I'm gonna say he's a grifter. He's happy and thirsty to be included. Yeah, he in a doc with some rappers and producers, so maybe he just wants the attention. I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about this show being animation.
I want to know what the content is going to be about. Are they going to stick to it, or are they going to do too much?
I saw some people referencing that they made it where they go to the I think they have the synopsis somewhere in the article.
Netflix confirmed a release date. The project was announced September 2020 and was recently covered in Rival the depth of our preview published last year.
Oh, gonna be gay. Keeper. I don't like remixes nor mockeries. I thought it was a joke, like the Fresh Prince animation.
Apparently not. The show he's a creator called Jones. Best known. It's
not just Carl Jones.
The dude from the Boondocks,
But it's a woman too.
Yeah, Rhonda Shepherd from Born Again Virgin.
She's a Cuban. She has Cuban ancestry. She's not African American.
Animation is the ideal medium from which to reimagine the original show and thought through the lens of Carl Sharp's biting humor. Audience will grow to love these classic characters all over again. Let me say this. Maybe it's not justified, but because of Carl Jones and the Boondocks, he's known for being a part of the Boondocks writing, I guess. Because of that, I might I might stand off a little bit and see what happens first.
Okay, you watch it and tell me how it is.
I'm not saying I'm gonna diligently make sure watch out for it, but if I catch it, I'm not gonna immediately go in thinking, oh, here we go. But I will say that the way they did the art, it looks more like they're going the route of making JJ energy pervasive throughout the whole cast.
Well, you got JB Smooth, Yvette Nicole Brown, and Jay Farrell to start in Netflix and animated reboot.
JB Smooth.
Yes.
I hate to say that.
Like they remade The Proud Family. It's LGBTQ friendly.
Yeah, a Proud Family, that was sad what they did with that.
My thoughts was how many African Americans are involved in the project. I waited out. Well,
JB Smooth.
They're all African American except for the producers. Like Norman Lear, he was the one that created
look who in this one too.
Good Times.
Mustard Martin.
Oh, that's that young witch from Blackish.
Yvette Nicole Brown. I don't know about that one. That's not a
lot of liberals.
I like Slink Johnson. He's funny.
JB Smooth.
JB Smooth is hit or miss.
Who is Reggie? We'll play Reggie.
You talking about
who's Reggie in Good Times?
JB Smooth.
No, who was Reggie in the original Good Times?
Why don't I remember this?
Was it that?
Let me. I don't show nobody.
Well, you have Good Times together. You have a good
time. Reggie is. It's not showing.
Maybe it's a new character.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Is JB Smooth the one who was crying because he got roasted by Black Twitter for his red carpet fit?
Maybe so. I don't know. But JB Smooth is known for being very energetic, shit like that in his comedy. Very loud, boisterous. A lot of physical humor. He was the one who was in Pootie Tang as the.
Yep. He was in Pootie Tang.
He was in Pootie Tang as the. Was he the narrator?
Oh, he's from NC. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from North Carolina. He's the one that Corey Holcomb said everybody stole their stuff from him. Corey Holcomb gives him a lot of credit as a very original comic who a lot of people steal from.
He was the uncle in Almost Christmas.
Yeah, the tall bald one. Yeah, he's in some movies. But like I said, he kind of left comedy and started doing Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yep, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's where he started making a lot of his money as a writer on that show.
He was on Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Yeah, so he's very prominent in comedy, Hollywood comedy. He kind of left the stand-up scene and started doing writing on shows. So, yeah.
JB is a good hype man.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah,
the bald, tall one.
Yeah, that's him. But y'all don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna give it. Carl Jones is in it. We'll see. You said as a synopsis, the series comes at a time when Netflix original adult animation is going through a bit of sticky patch. Much of its roster from the past few years has been canceled. Yada yada yada.
Go down further.
Okay. I think that's it. You got
go back
comments?
Up. It's right there.
I'm sorry.
That's a synopsis.
And this edgy,
irreverent.
The reimagining of the TV classic, a new generation of Evans family keeps their heads above water in a Chicago housing project. So it's the same. I guess it's in they modernized and made it more edgy. It's a more comedy base.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. But because of that, it made me think of this. It made me think of the creator of the Boondocks and how his personality was so. It was never going to work in this modern era. Like when they try to bring back the Boondocks.
What was that? Season
4, I think.
Season 3 or 4?
It was 4.
4. Okay.
Everybody said we only acknowledge 3 seasons.
I'm a new black when it comes to the Boondocks. I ain't watch it till last year.
Yeah. But
I'm part of the new blacks.
So this type of personality can't be behind the scenes on a big show no more because of conversations like this.
I want to hear your take on reparations And also, I'm an Asian American, also a minority. And when I was going to college,
Really?
I was trying to look for grants and scholarships, and there really wasn't a lot for me. And I just wanted to say that there was a lot of opportunities for African Americans in America, which I thought, was kind of unfair for me, because there's thick books out there, for looking for opportunities to go to college. So I wanted to hear your opinion on that.
Good.
She said, I must be a new black too because I didn't see it.
Oh man.
Well, I finally sat my ashy ass down and I watched it.
Well, it's funny her question. She says that she said that as an Asian American, there wasn't a lot of grants and scholarships for me, but there were plenty for African Americans, and that's unfair. And imagine knowing, maybe she don't, but imagine knowing the history of this country.
That's why you should be educated before you come to a country on its entirety.
And what Black Americans have been through, and actually thinking it's unfair that there's anything for them.
Watch the news.
It's just, anyway.
Right, so you're basically saying that it's just easier for black people than it is for Asian Americans.
That's what I felt,
That's
because
what you felt.
Yeah, that's what I found it hard for me to find a lot of grants and scholarships to actually go to school.
Right. I will say this. I think the greatest lie that has been told in America is that it has somehow ever been easy to be black. That it's ever been easy to do anything. And the problem is we all are sort of limited by our own personal experience. I don't doubt that you had a tremendous struggle to find the monies to pay for school and all of that. But the idea that somehow it is easy for black Americans is just a flat out lie. And yes, maybe there were a bunch of books, maybe there weren't, but you have to understand that America's hatred for black people is institutional. And it is not just about race and color. It is about the institution of slavery, which is a very unique thing, and the way that impacted black Americans through our history. And that impacts us in every aspect of our lives, including the situations in which we're born into. So, yes, I can't speak specifically on your situation. I can say that if you look at the number of black men in jail, if you look at the tremendous obstacles that black people have to overcome just from the moment they're born, if I were you, I'd be real happy to be Asian.
I want
to. Very well spoken.
And that's why he can't do it, because there's a lot of people that would have took this question and be like, you stupid.
And got ignorant like me.
Yeah, would have got ignorant.
Sometimes I do.
And
but he said it very
diplomatic.
Maybe she wasn't smart enough. There are plenty of Asians that got in school because they had good grades. Shut up, lady.
And a lot of Asians who got in school because they had some Kenyan doing their
work.
Oh
God, I was about to say that. You beat me to it. That was the whole time when I read her comment. I was like, yeah, and the Kenyans.
You see what the white people doing now on social media?
What are they doing?
DEI?
Huh?
They changed the meaning of DEI. White people. You know what they changed it to?
What?
Didn't earn it.
Well, ain't no lie. I mean, some of it's true.
So now they're trying to say that any black person in any position didn't earn.
Hold on now. That's not necessarily true.
Imagine, these people.
Well, that's what the whites do,
Imagine having a couple 100-year head start and
they're good at
somebody
making
else didn't
acronyms.
Earn. Imagine all the wealth transfer. Anyway, we ain't gotta get into it. We know.
I'm tired of Jonathan Majors. He shouldn't have got with that white hoe.
Sick of him. Oh, not yet. We'll get to that
now
soon.
She about to take you to the cleaners.
Oh yeah, it's over. Now it's funny she did this right when he's announced a new movie.
She sped the block again on him.
Yeah, she definitely did.
The irony of that statement, DEI didn't earn it. Have you met white average muffos only look good in the title and not on paper? Sick of them.
It's sick of them. I get it. I just said oppression maketh the wise man mad.
Social media ignoring who white women benefit the most is hilarious.
Well, and if white women benefit from it, guess who else benefit from it? White men.
Because that's their partner.
They have sons. So if their mother is getting something, their sons is getting benefit from it. But yeah. Jonathan Majors sued by ex-girlfriend Grace Jabbari for assault, battery, defamation.
Spinning a block again.
So she's like, no, nigga.
She got that. She ain't got that. She pulling out the guns on him.
She grabbed the nigga by his ear and said, no, we're not done. I told
Let's
you.
Run this again.
What did I say last year after this guy? I said they're gonna see what happens in the next year. Can he get up out of this hole?
He kind of has. Year?
And that's why she jumping on his ass again.
Because nobody really give a fuck about him allegedly
because the case
assaulting her.
So now everybody believes that he didn't really assault her. He just threw it back in the car.
They want him back as Kang.
You saw it. So I ain't gotta go through the article. They pretty much like Travis said, she's spinning the block on him, hit him with a defamation case, which I don't know if that's a good thing for her.
Well, it may not be a good thing because he may be able to present more receipts on her.
He did terrible.
And paint her out to be more of a liar than what she was the first time around.
Yeah, he did terrible last time. So he has another chance.
Mm.
So we'll see. Maybe that's the point. We give him another chance.
Yeah. Oh, to redeem himself.
We'll see.
You know, that the ritual to rise out of the ashes like
a
phoenix.
Exactly. Disney should hire him back as Kang. Marvel fans are glad to see Jonathan Majors getting a second chance in Hollywood. Amidst further alleged accusations from his ex-wife, it was his wife, was it? Jonathan Majors reportedly prepping for his next film. They said he's another gym rat. He's back in the gym.
There's nothing wrong with being a gym rat. You just can't go too far. It's a good coping mechanism for doing other things that you shouldn't be doing.
See right here, it says Jonathan Majors is reportedly going full gym rat for upcoming new movie role. Now this is the fans, by the way, just somebody who tweeted this. Disney should hire him back as Kang. You have a few other people obviously saying the same thing. A good movie performance can really turn your career around after a mistake. Look at Iron Man. Exactly. Yeah, he was doing all kind of crazy
Downey
stuff.
Jr.
Yeah, in the 90s. So
he was able to play blackface in Black Americans.
And we was cool with it.
Well, not all of us were, I'm sure. Honorable. Grace has reached that Coretta bar with the lawsuit. I'm serious. I never met a real Tony Stark, nor Captain America, nor Wonder Woman, old fantasy average colonizing thieves. At Honorable right regarding white women benefiting the most from DEI, affirmative action, and the likes. The black version of Johnny Depp trial. I'm here for it. I was locked in for the few weeks.
Boy, that trial was.
She was terrible.
That trial was so big in white America, it spilled over into black America.
She gonna shit in the bed and gonna say the cat did it. Come on now, that big ass turd there. That cat didn't out.
I don't know, man.
Cats can let out some big turds, but not that big. That's a human size.
It's funny y'all brought up Honorable. I think it's funny you brought up the
Johnny Depp.
No.
What?
The lawsuit thing with Coretta Scott. Y'all, you know that Washington. I think I said this last week.
Yeah, Washington
officially got rid of the bar exam because the bar exam started because of black men.
Washington State was voted again the most corrupt state in the United States again this year. So
I thought it was Chicago.
No, the states, not a city.
Oh yeah,
Washington State is considered the most corrupt state in the United States.
So y'all know the bar exam.
I thought y'all was hosting people here.
The bar exam started because when black people started going into law. Unfortunately, this was during the civil rights era, so there was a whole bunch of cases of black people being discriminated against. So there was easy cases for these black lawyers. So the Caucasian lawyers started calling the black lawyers ambulance chasers.
Well, Ben Crump is an ambulance chaser.
But y'all have these easy civil cases y'all can keep going to. So they created the bar exam to try and control how many black people get into law. But now in Washington, at least, they've gotten rid of it, or at least they're
can't have too many of them inside.
Exactly. So shout out to them, and shout out to Jonathan Majors, I guess. Him and you see that kiss between him and Meagan Good?
Oh, how was it?
People were saying how it looked like they ain't never kissed before.
That's a shame because she got some soup coolers on her.
So yeah,
you don't even know what to do with Meg.
I mean, I don't know if I want to kiss when you do a scene in the show about you eating ass. So.
So I can move to Washington and live out my dream of being an attorney. Go ahead. You're a hell of a defense attorney.
Very
for
good.
Damn sure.
Make a credible case. I'm telling you.
You're a tough cookie. Put me up against you though.
Oh, speaking of Hollywood though, remember just last year when Hollywood had all those strikes and the writers and the actors were standing together against the machine and saying we want equal pay and we want to fix all this stuff y'all doing? Well, look now. OpenAI courts Hollywood in meetings with film studio directors. Startup pitching its new AI video generation tool, Sora. We talked about Sora a few weeks ago, being able to generate an entire scene with just words.
Oh, wow.
CEO Altman attended LA parties during Oscars weekend. So basically the AI people is going to the Hollywood people saying, hey, we know y'all had that little kerfuffle. Why don't y'all use some of our work with your workers?
And we're not going to tell you who we met with.
Exactly. We know
Paramount.
It was at the
Disney. We know.
So now y'all did all that. But here's the thing: they're going after the video editors, the technology people that do video animation and stuff. They're going after them. So if I'm a Disney person who do like the Pixar films and all that stuff,
bye.
You should be scared. Go ahead.
Another job. The kids just prove how horrible they both are being actors. Well, her sister, Meagan Good's sister recently came out and said how she's upset about her sister never receiving any accolades for her acting, never being acknowledged. She's underrated. And I'm trying to think, well, what movie did Meagan Good?
Waist Deep.
She was great in that movie.
I just said that's the movie she's probably
the only movie she probably should have got an award for is the movie she did with Ease by You as a child.
She was in Friday.
Are you serious? At the ice cream truck?
She was in Friday. It's a classic. She got something on her resume.
A
Waist
snippet.
Deep.
She was in it for a snippet. It was no more than a minute.
What about Waist Deep?
The sister is goofy. She had one memorable role. Which one was that? I say Ease by You. She's always going to be known for Ease by You.
That's probably the role she's most known for. Ease by You. Even though I think Waist Deep was pretty,
Yeah, I like Megan, but I can't think of nothing she did were award worthy. Shut the fuck up. Not Friday with the gaps. Oh, I loved her gaps.
Gaps are beautiful.
Keisha Cole was beautiful with her gaps.
The gap is Negro.
That's a Negro feature, Honorable Sienna.
Anyone again?
Eva's. She talking about a movie with Gabrielle Union. Deliver Us from Eva. Anyone that gets dog walked by the Kardashians doesn't deserve any award. Who got dog walked by the Kardashians? Eva. Pass.
What's going on?
Who whooped her ass?
Who beating on Megan?
Hey, we saw Courtney. Courtney fast with her hands.
And we saw blood.
She slapped the black off of you. Ask Kim ask her sister Kim.
Put it up. Okay.
Pull it up.
You got me.
Pull what up?
It was a fight. Hold on. See, I don't be in the girly stuff, man.
The girlies out here acting crazy.
That shit.
It was Courtney that whooped her ass, wasn't it? It was Courtney. It had to be Courtney. Some years back, CBS made her a lead in a TV horrible.
Oh, okay.
She is the female in
Michael B. Jordan. Oh, it was.
Oh, they kind of are.
Oh, you saying she outacted
her?
They put
a collar on her for a Halloween party.
Oh man, I ain't want to see that.
That is so degrading. But it's better than going to Dubai and getting shit on, I suppose.
God damn.
Maybe they gave her an elaborate amount of money, so she was willing to have the collar put on her. It was acting.
Anyway,
I'm an actor.
Speaking of acting,
I'm a fucking actor.
Speaking of fucking acting, Quiet on Set: The Dark Side of Kids TV. Did y'all see this? They went in on the All That cast and
which give shout out to All That. That's childhood memories for me. Great song.
Very classic.
They said Daniel Snyder, or he didn't really say this. They said that they described it as the SNL. I described it as In Living Color. It was more similar to Living Color than it was to SNL. No.
Yes, she is the female Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, she kind of fits. Honorable Sienna on that one for sure.
That was a good one. She definitely fits. That's why they should be in a movie together.
I'm surprised they didn't link those two up instead of Jonathan Majors.
Can't have no lines in this movie.
They're a good pair.
That's why they ain't together in real life.
They don't talk during scenes. They don't got to do no practicing at home when they're together because there's no scripts.
Yeah.
Just mannerisms.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This Quiet on Set doc.
I can't bring myself to watch it. Wherever the videos of black men talking circulating more than whites, they make a good couple. LOL. They do.
You mean talking about this show? I don't know. It's not what you think. When you first watch it, the first episode is just them talking about the work environment.
It was insidious, but you were expecting would it be way more?
You expected them to go all the way into the Hollywood predator stuff, but they didn't really, except with one case.
You wanted to go up the ladder, but they kept it at the producers and the creators, not like Paramount corporate, like the CEO and shit.
Yeah.
Because they went all the way up the ladder. They're just not gonna say that.
Yeah, they're not.
Yes. Shout out to Shantae Shay. Nah, let them call it Kids SNL Associates. that sick shit they did with the white shows. People.
Yeah, let them keep it then. All right, you right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it started with.
I only said in Living Color
because of
referencing to the intro song was more of a hip hop song. The black kids and stuff on there. I don't care what you say. I fuck with Lydia Liza Gutman.
But yeah, it started. Like, I don't know why you said so many. There's more black men talking about it than whites. I don't know.
You know us. You know, black men. We have a soft spot for the BBWs, the white BBWs.
No. I think it's because black men are making sure they point out, look who this is, look who's doing it, look who's the predator in the situation. So, it's one of the damn BBWs. But it starts with just the creepiness of the Daniel Snyder dude, and then they end up having 3 actual predators. He love a big bag.
He love a big bag.
That big bag. Last year that shit blew up. It's all over the place now. Everybody a big bag.
Speaking of this, Doc, it's taking me into the 21C to realize MJ's smooth criminal video was highlighting the elites in child sex.
Maybe so. I might need to check that video out again. But
you got to go back and rewatch everything because now you have a different set of lenses.
Yeah. You can go back and watch stuff.
Or glasses.
Yeah, a lot of that means a lot different. But yeah, it started out with the creepiness of the producer, Daniel Snyder. It went off into showing the 3, or really 2, predators.
Anime. Annie, are you okay?
Annie, are you okay?
Look at Keeper.
And they started talking about the predators on the show, and the black kids, he said they made them dress up as a fetus.
Mm.
And one of the costume people said, yeah, we got to make the skin charcoal. These are little kids that hurt his feelings.
Yeah. And then the other kid, he felt like he was wearing on his shoulder pads was like a sack.
The same dude. They always had him wearing leotards and tight clothing. He's like, I'm a teenage boy. I'm growing.
And that means that he felt like he was showing things and revealing.
And he didn't want to be seen. And they put him in a costume called Nose Man as a superhero with a big nose.
And on the side pads,
the side noses on his shoulders looked like penises.
Yeah.
And in the scene, they had him sneeze on the woman's face, and it made it look like a
cum shot.
Yeah.
That's what they felt like they were referencing a lot of. Daniel Snyder had the skits referencing a lot of sexual things. What's her name? The singer Ariana Grande with the potato, squeezing a potato like it's
get the juice out.
A phallus.
If you go on YouTube and look up those Ariana Grande's videos, you like, who's this for? Like, she just in a room doing weird shit.
Daniel Snyder thing was more so of him having the kids do inappropriate things and hiring women writers, making them share a salary. And they felt like there was a lot of misogyny in the workplace. Mm-hmm. It really wasn't geared towards the kids, even though he was close with Amanda Bynes. She's recently come out, and her and her parents have recently come out and said they did not want to be a part of the docu-series because they did not have any bad experiences with Dan Snyder or the Amanda Bynes show.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know that she went fucking crazy. Maybe something happened to her when she got older on different sets. Well, something definitely happened to her.
Unfortunately, it seems like the black kids on the show, because they were black.
And we're going to get to that black parent. We do got the article.
So because the black kids on the show are typically discriminated against, they never got close enough, for the most part, to get in any unfortunate situation. So good for that. Congratulations, good.
Shantae Wright, I couldn't figure out for years who was anime, but it showed that at the last second of the video. Did y'all see the goofy black mom that spoke out?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get
He got it. That was a servant that fucked that poor boy.
Yeah, Drake.
Penelope Tain shaking my head. Like really? Dan touched America. I don't give a fuck.
I agree. I think they just don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, I think they probably were paid off.
Give your theory on the last comment.
With
Drake Bell.
When you get to him.
There was a show called Drake and Josh.
Predators have their types and are Dr. Jekyll's and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, that's what a girl said, how he would be very nice on set and then he would just turn very angry, which is a manipulation tactic.
Or he was just maybe bipolar.
Maybe that too, but it's a manipulation tactic as well.
I agree with that.
So Drake Bell from the Drake and Josh show, obviously things went the worst for him.
True.
He had his father who protected him. He was in his life. He made sure he was hands-on with his career. The mother and the father got into were they already divorced?
They were already divorced by the time he got on the Amanda Bynes show. His father was taking him around for auditions. He was on several shows. He finally landed on the Amanda Bynes show, and that's when things went south.
So the dude who ran the show, I think his name was, not he didn't run the show, but he was working on the show. His name was Peck, right? Brian Peck or Josh
Brian Peck. He was somebody that worked on the show. He was an acting coach.
Yeah.
A dialogue coach.
So he built a rapport with young Drake.
This is the same person that they had running around calling a pickle man and putting pickles through doorknob holes, which is referencing to a
penis,
a glory hole.
Or phallus.
Amanda out here trying to get a nail technician license. I believe her family because she could use the money. Mm. Them white pedos love a boy, build little girl. Yeah. They do.
So Drake, the pedo dude, created a separation between him, Drake, and his father. Led his father letting his mother take over everything. And Travis' theory is, go ahead.
I'm just gonna be honest. So Drake Bell at the time when this started happening was 15 years old. Mm-hmm. He was in a. I just, for me personally, I'm just speaking for me. I'm a 15-year-old boy. I know this man is a homosexual. His friends that he has around him is a homosexual. So I'm going to go to his house and stay. I'm going to go to Disney parks with him. I just find that to be very strange. But we have to keep in context that this is still a 15-year-old, which is considered a child. Yeah. But by the time you're 15 years old, you've come into your
you went through puberty. Yeah.
You've gone through your puberty.
Yeah.
You know what you like.
Yes. Yeah.
So you wake up and this man is performing oral sex on you because that's what he pretty much alluded to. That's what he was doing, and you don't know. Get the fuck off of me.
I will say this. It goes back to a very infamous joke by Dave Chappelle. How old is 15? Where he breaks down the little 12-year-old girl who was kidnapped but got away versus the 15, 16-year-old white girl who got kidnapped a mile from my house but didn't know how to get home versus the little black boy who is going to spend life in prison because he was playing wrestling with a friend and accidentally killed him. And he was like, how old is 15?
Exactly. And then this wasn't a one-time thing.
Sorry, he was referring to R. Kelly. Yeah. Like, you don't want to get pissed on, move. But
yeah. This wasn't a one trade-off thing. This became a normal thing every time they had an encounter with one another. And then he started using foreign objects. Now,
what is your theory about the mother?
Oh, that was kind of your theory. Maybe the mother was clearly the mother wasn't having a sexual encounter with him because he was a full blown out.
My point is, I don't think this dude convinced Drake to get away from his father alone.
The mother probably had some persuaded.
I think it was an R. Kelly situation. I think the mother teamed up with this producer to give her son off. That's what I think.
And and then it took his girlfriend, quote unquote, mother, to realize this man keep calling his cell phone. Now she's calling my house. How did he get your girlfriend's number? That's something that I wouldn't have felt comfortable with doing. For her to pull him aside and say, "What is going on here?" Drake Bell is one of the. He first started off on Amanda Bynes.
This is Drake, show. This is Drake Bell, right here.
And then he got his own show called Drake and Josh. It was on Nickelodeon.
It is him.
And his co-star Josh is on the show Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Now you see this.
Hold on. Honorable said, all whites love a boy built. I remember being confused when all these white lesbians, Ellen, were loving Justin Bieber.
Just be like a lesbian.
Are you sure they're even aware mentally of what a homo or gay even actually means? Who is Drake? Facts and likely why so many in Hollywood do like the teenage boys if the ladies. I don't know these people struggling to care. He has that ambush look in his eyes. Sounds sus.
Yeah, the dude's a predator, but I think the mom has a lot more to do with this than they're leading on. Because a lot of these parents, we know for a fact, a lot of these parents will literally give their kids off to these people in Hollywood to send them around to do shows and stuff. They literally give their kids away. in the industry. So
what is his sexuality now? Well, I've seen him interviews. I mean, white people have a different way of crossing their legs and sitting. Me and Dude had this discussion, and he finally came to agree with me when I say, black men, we don't cross our legs. We put our knee on top of our other knee, and our foot is turned slightly. We don't take our legs and just drop it down. Our legs just don't hang by our other leg and our thigh. We don't do that. White men do that, and other races do that type of shit. Yeah. Duke, facts, and a lot of these parents adopt their children in addition to the biologicals.
That's true. That's true.
Black men, we don't do that.
All right, so Josh Peck breaks silence about Drake Bell revelation on why children should be protected. We ain't gotta go through this article. This is a dude who a lot of people are going after because they said he didn't do anything to help protect them, and now he's coming out saying children. He's saying he didn't know all this stuff and yada yada yada. But this is the funniest part. Oh, not funny, but this is crazy.
Sounds like Michael Jackson's story with the parents of the Australian boys. The mom groomed him for that man.
100%. Zoe 101 star Chris Massey's mother praises genius. Dan Snyder says blame the parents for mistreatment at Nickelodeon. Some would agree with that, honestly, but So the mother of
Chris and Kyle
Massey came out in defense of him, calling him a genius and
now
so on and so forth.
I think Chris was on That's So Raven as her brother.
Yes.
Wait, they want another child. They wanted another child to protect him?
Well, no, they're saying he didn't speak out. I don't think he was a child at the time. He wasn't a child. He was
older.
What are you
talking about?
The Josh Peck dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he was a child. He was older, but they're saying that he didn't do anything. He didn't notice anything and all that stuff. So
wait, wasn't Orlando Brown also in that Raven Social? Yeah, and look at how all these kids have turned out.
Now, this mother who's defending Dan Snyder, this is how her kids turned out. One of her kids got busted for domestic violence, which is okay. People get into stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, when I saw this, I did feel like you were being like a news outlet and just pointing out.
No, I'm saying, no, I'm not doing that.
I know you were giving references to how these children have turned out due to their environment.
I understand that domestic violence could be somebody just called the cops first.
Yeah, Raven really, I go back and look at poor little Olivia from the Cosbys and I just go, damn. And look at Rudy. Look how Rudy turned out. Now she do got a baby father.
Father.
But she did get married.
Baby father. But so this is the other son. And this ain't so insignificant. Look, ex-Disney star Kyle Massey hit with felony charge of allegedly sending explicit material to a minor.
I had so much hope for Olivia. That hairline is crazy. They only in white spaces.
So the mother who's defending Dan Snyder, one of her sons ended up in a very precarious situation with a minor.
Which is the same thing that Drake Bell did. He got caught
sending pics to a minor,
sending illicit things to a minor.
Now I didn't like how they just skated over that,
but it could also show that it's like demon. The Catholic Church. What is done to you? It's a cycle. You do it to other minors.
The belief in the Catholic Church is when you lose your innocence to an older priest, you have to get your innocence back from a younger kid when you get older. So
I hate to admit it, but. These black women are being used in the media and by the powers that be not to push their agendas.
Yeah. So she came out and defended him, calling him a genius, said he's awesome, blame the parents.
Well, she's the only black mother that came out and said something in support of them. The other two black moms
said,
I knew something was going on. Why is a pickle on the stage?
Yeah, one of the parents was like,
I was like, that's Regina. She had like I said, that's Regina.
Yes, the other two black moms was on some. They got at some point their kids got removed because they were just making too much of a ruckus.
They were complaining too much. She said her agent was like, "Hey, just shut the hell up.
Just shut the fuck up."
The one with the proper hairline was a minor. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
The other brother also the one he caught the domestic violence case was against Shar Jackson's daughter from Moesha.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I'm not gonna show this whole interview, but Dan Snyder did an interview with this dude who was also on the cast.
They talking shit about him.
He was also on the show Zoe 101 as an adult. He wasn't a kid. He was a grown man on the show. So it's like, of course you would go get an adult to interview you about what's going on the show.
And I kind of hate that they try to, say, well, the only the ones that didn't become successful in Hollywood are the ones that are speaking out. Well, yeah, of course, because the ones that had went off and became successful, they had to do things to get where they are.
Those were the ones,
and they don't want to lose the opportunities they have.
They were the ones that willing to do it.
They skipped over the whole Keenan Kel, Nick canon season of all that. Interesting. Good Burger 2 just came out, so they would have gotten involved. Yeah,
exactly.
Ask Orlando Brown about Nick Cannon and his allegations.
Wasn't her children raised by their white father? Who?
No, she has 4 kids. Only 2 of them are Kevin Federline. Shout out to Drakey Drake. What's good, y'all?
What up? What up?
Shout out to Dan to see if there was something that he'd be willing to discuss. I'm pleased to say that he said yes. Dan, how are you?
I'm okay.
He sounds like a preto. But the point of the matter is, I'm not going to show the interview. Pretty much in his interview, all he said was he regret being a bad boss.
Meaning the female writers alleging how they were treated.
Yeah, the writers and the actors not been feeling comfortable and being able to come to him and be honest about how they've been treated. So he didn't admit to anything except just being a bad boss. That's all.
Look at, okay, Regina said, the eyes are the windows of the soul. You can see it in Dan's eyes. He ain't right.
He pale.
Well, he looked like Pepto-Bismol right there.
It's crazy. Now I want to show some of the scenes from the show.
Time that I was at her house and Brian had...
Well, we just went through this. We ain't got to show that. How the girlfriend called him. I want to show this right quick. This is what the industry is about.
Usher's dressed in all black. He should be in jail.
Now, I want y'all to listen very closely.
Black man locks, they are to cuddle the white victim's child skin.
I want y'all to listen to Usher. Now, keep in mind, Usher's associated with Diddy, and Diddy was associated with young Usher and Justin Bieber and all these other people.
Orlando Brown also came out with some allegations against Usher as well.
Also, we forgot to mention in the Freaknik Doc, when JB was on screen, they talked about crisscross. And it's like, the fact that y'all have the audacity to bring their names up is crazy.
When we know that they went through some sexual abuse.
Like, how do
they had older celebrities that they dealt with.
Yeah.
Chili.
Male and female. Yeah, it's like
Chili.
Like, how y'all just ignore that part. But anyway, saying that he helped them, that was crazy. But anyway,
you know the rumors about Jermaine Dupri. The little kid, do you remember that rap shit show he had? He loved going to go get young talent.
Yeah.
Let the inmates have them. Speaking of the pale imposer, did you guys watch Justin Timberlake's Tiny Desk concert? Hate to admit it, he was jamming, but this segment is long.
We don't know these people. Oh, this is actually the last part of the segment. So we ended it with Usher, who we do know. But yeah, I didn't watch the Justin Timberlake shit. No, I'm good. I know he had a whole bunch of black people behind him.
They say this is R&B.
He had a bunch of niggas behind him.
Justin Timberlake is not an R&B artist. Stop calling white people R&B artists. They are not. Like he is a pop singer, and we lucky we calling him that.
All right, let me play this.
Amazing award.
If y'all can hear it, please listen closely.
From the depths of my soul.
Nah, you said the DE. Nah, run it back. Hold on.
What'd he say?
From the depths. From the depths.
I'm sorry, play it one more time.
Award. Amazing award. From the depths. From the depths of my soul.
Nah.
He said, I want to thank y'all for this award from the depths of my soul. He's telling you about to say the devil.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
That's why I called him a pale imposter. Devil, fraudulent slip on purpose.
Yeah.
Agreed. Absolutely. He's a pop singer.
I'm just saying.
And you saw what he had on?
The all black.
No. The jacket seemed very feminine. It seemed like... Okay, we back. That's what you do when you start talking about the great Usher that performed at the Super Bowl. You can't talk about him no more. Hollywood is flipping the men with the women and how the men are dressing now. Low cut shirts used to be for ladies.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. It low key kind of looked like a blouse or something. It did. NAACP is the devil. Is from the devil. Drakey Drake and Usher wasn't the only one. Chop. Y'all sound like y'all playing Double Dutch bus right now. Okay, Blur.
Yeah, that's right. Just go all the way down. You can go off. All right. Okay, what were you even talking about? Oh, we were talking about Usher and what was going on with them.
Yeah, the nigga like he's supposed to have on some pearls. Y'all see what happened? That segment was too long.
All right, I don't know.
It wasn't just his shirt. The pants were wide. As like he had wide heels, like he was a thick ass. He got a BBL. And he also looked like he was wearing pumps. Weird. Were they red? I didn't watch the NAACP Image Awards. What's up? Shout out to Mark Gordon.
What up? What up?
Justin was wearing pearls on Tiny Desk too.
Y'all wanna know what else Usher looked like?
What?
I feel the rain.
Oh my God. Where's Brilliant and Me at?
It's raining all over me.
Lord have mercy.
I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
moist.
God. That is crazy.
All right. Speaking of, I ain't gonna say that. I'm about to say something.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna say that.
Say it.
I'm about to say speaking of moist, but no, I'm not gonna say that. Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans slams an entitled ex following new paternity lawsuit. I refuse to be used and discredited.
I agree with this. I agree with Marlon in this article.
Hold on, just go through. We're not gonna read it. Just gonna go through and say what's going on.
She's seeking more child support.
And she literally said, "I'm not working."
But the thing is, it's $5,000 for daycare. And why am I paying $5,000 for daycare if you're at home? You know what? Go get a job at Cisco and work from home and be a sales representative.
She says she ain't working.
And I agree with him. He said, you know what? He said his mama wish she would have got $2,000 a month. What is wrong with it? These people are, how is that not enough money? I think she's getting $18,000. How is $18,000 a month not enough to take care of a child?
He says we shouldn't celebrate Juneteenth. We shouldn't celebrate Martin Luther King Day. We should be working those days. It's called the Tanya Brown Jackson affirmative action hire.
Just
he
turn off the
said all nonsense about George Floyd, and he said he'd be scared if a black pilot was on the plane. Does that not
His
seem
whole
racist?
lead
I don't know
up
anything about that.
fashion was
Then answer no.
Now we know
Does
why
that
Marlon down the pike. Yeah. Oh yeah. That outfit looked freaky.
Deflection!
Hold on.
Deflection!
Okay, I don't know. Random video started playing. All right, go ahead.
Jesus, what's going on? Somebody want us?
Shut the fuck up. All right.
Quiet.
Yeah, she want more money and he ain't giving it to her.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. And you know what? She's like another half Asian lady. Usher will claim his fashion is a tribute to R&B greats.
Well, we go back and look at them outfits.
Leave the Isley brothers alone.
You went straight to where you knew where to go.
Leave the Isley brothers
That
alone.
infamous picture of them sitting in New York Square.
Keeper. It's cheaper to keep her. Well, you know what they do? She gonna fuck around and fuck around.
Unless your name is what's that guy's name? Chris Bernard.
She gonna fuck around and fuck around. She gonna pop up somewhere in a ditch.
What up, Untold?
Shout out to Untold. Go check out
24/7.
Untold's channel. Untold 24/7.
Speaking of somebody trying to take somebody's money and not being on code, Michael Jackson's son, quote unquote, says estate shouldn't pay grandmother's legal fees in dispute over $600 million catalog deal.
And you know what I said? You know what I said Catherine should do? DNA test. I want a DNA test on all three of y'all.
Blanket Jackson claims Catherine Jackson's ongoing objections to the deal are a waste of time and the estate should not foot the bill for them.
You know what happened with him?
Yeah,
First of all, he's a plant son that was just planted for when Michael Jackson died. Another white can inherit his money. I don't believe that's his kids. Oh, peace and love. Kiefer said, I really don't feel sorry for him, meaning Marlon. These black men run from African-American women and somehow create the same struggles with others. We need a study. Oh, no, not Blanket.
Man, Blanket got a nice little check sent to him. They told him, look, your granny old. If she keeps spending all this money, you ain't gonna have no money. You're gonna have to actually go out here and earn something. So
I meant they all have open marriages anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So Blanket saying, Grandma, sit your ass down. Stop using up my money. It's over. And
that's why you don't put cream in your coffee. Eventually, it's no longer coffee. Oh, damn. Oh, wow.
Now,
that's
look,
a good one.
Right after that article came out, this one came right behind it. Well, not really behind
Blanket, though.
This article came out on the same day. This article came out on the same day as that one. Michael Jackson's estate claims his mother has received $55 million since his death.
And what's that to a what?
Out of a billions. What you mean? You act like that's most of the money. My son is a billionaire. What you mean? It ain't nothing. Give me my son's money. Amid a bitter fight over whether the estate must pay Catherine Jackson's legal bills, the estate's executors claim she already been paid millions.
Who give a damn? She ain't being paid the billions yet.
It's her son's money. What are we talking about? See, this is why.
By the way, they said they said they want to real Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, that's a bar. That was a bar.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You better hope ain't no rappers in here watching that, because this show gonna put that in a rap. Regina.
Oh, speaking of rap,
keep a close eye on it.
Speaking of rap, Kendrick Lamar.
Honorable Sin, I heard about you out here in these streets.
Kendrick Lamar stepped outside. He hopped off the porch on him and said, "What's up?"
And what did Sienna say?
Oh, Sienna said the biracial.
What did Honorable Sienna say about these biracials? They can do what?
He said, how she said, I can't remember how she said it. Like Kendrick pretty much came out and said,
Kendrick is back to the biracials.
F these biracials.
Bars.
But yeah,
I heard.
Shout out to rap. Shout out to Kendrick. He stepped outside. Let's see what happens with it. But anywho.
Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and move on. I don't want to show this. No, we ain't got to show this.
Check out Regina's video.
Yeah. Regina has a video on Untold's channel.
Regina and her soothing voice.
Time for Miss Jackson to write her story. She's a poster child of resilience. Yeah. I hope you know that this is just the beginning of the smears in the media.
Joe didn't play. He definitely got a memoir she could put out.
Oh yeah.
Joe, the kids, the grandkids.
Kung Fu Kenny, I love him. Kung Fu Kenny.
Well, how you feel about his wife?
Oh,
Honorable Sienna.
There you go. I think she got some black in her. But anyway.
Well, just because her husband is, with her every night don't mean that she got black in her. That black gets pulled out.
Top 5, not 5. Carlee Russell pleads guilty, will not serve jail time after faking own abduction. Should I get her a hand clap? She ain't going to prison?
Biracial not safe.
Biracial not safe. Yeah.
Give Carlee Red a clap.
That's Travis' hand clap.
You had some people out there like Kiefer.
Lock her up.
Lock that bitch up.
But yeah, she's not gonna get any time. She's gonna get community service.
Did they clone Mike Jack? Who else had Relago?
I think that Michael Jackson, obviously this whole idea that he didn't have a will, I think is fake. Didn't they say
for Carlee?
Am I crazy? Didn't they say he did have a will, and then they lied and said they found a will in a couch somewhere, and said, "Oh no, this is the real will."
I think that happened to Erykah too.
That was one of them.
Might have happened to Prince. They always have two wills.
Yeah, it's always
we don't know which one to go by.
It's always two wills. Oh, he didn't have a will, and we found one over here. So
come on Code. Let's have some sympathy for Carlee. She's young. She was in love. Straight to jail right away. Come on now. Have some sympathy for the sister.
The Birmingham woman who faked her own kidnapping will not serve jail time. 26-year-old Carlee Russell pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor counts of filing a false police report. Jefferson County Circuit Judge David Carpenter sentenced her to 12 months of supervised probation. You see the new ankle bracelets?
No.
For probation.
What they do now?
They now can hear you.
Oh yeah, we saw that. Remember, it was on TikTok or something? So and the guy was like, "Why are you calling me? You can hear what I say.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm doing."
There was obviously a black dude who's on house arrest. He's on house arrest and he had an ankle monitor. And the woman called his ankle monitor. He answered. She said, "All right, where are you?" He was like, "What do you mean where I'm at? You don't know where I'm at right now? You tracking me?"
And like, you can hear me.
But she was like, "I need you to verify that or die."
That's a little bit too much.
That's too much.
because, like, what if I want to talk shit about y'all?
No,
I'm gonna do
I
it
can
anyway,
still
whether you
talk.
listen or not. But
yeah, but it's kind of crazy that you can now talk to them through the income monitor. You ain't got to call on phone no more.
she's a sore. What happened? What happened? What up, bruh? Recently, I was thinking the same. The black version of MJ was real. The white version a clone. Yeah, somebody was that on Cole?
Let me ask y'all a question. When it
Did a
to
video with that?
When it comes to the music,
She did gain weight.
when it comes to the music, you taking white Michael Jackson or black Michael Jackson?
I'll take the black Michael Jackson.
Okay, I'm just saying when we talk about
Well, we know you like your whites.
I never gave an answer. I'm saying
You didn't have to.
White Mike, or I'm gonna say, are we gonna talk about pale Mike or black Mike? All right.
Everybody, Regina said black. I'm aware of the wife.
We
don't acknowledge her. That's Aretha's story.
Okay, Aretha's story. Okay.
Sorceress, a sorority, or Soros. She did gain weight. It's because she's stressed out.
Yeah, she's stressed out, man.
Black MJ was pure. Cardi said, "Listen." Cardi said, "Y'all don't understand what that young man was doing." And she did what she had to do to win him back.
Yeah. So
Jackson 5 vocals was crazy.
You got 12 months of supervised probation, 100 hours of community service, and $17,000 paid in restitution to the city of Hoover. Russell will also continue mental health counseling.
Oh, they're just gonna garnish a check.
Yeah, they're gonna garnish that check.
They're gonna garnish that check.
So she may as well just hang it
They'll
up.
take about 2 or 3 every month out of it.
Depends how much she's making. Wasn't she working at a
she was
retail
a nurse.
store? No, she's a retail store, wasn't she?
I thought she was a nurse.
No, they said she working at.
Cardi was a nurse.
Yeah, she was. Maybe she
a
was
CNA.
Maybe.
You know, CNAs think they nurses.
I says all Michael Jackson because it's all black. Ain't that right? Yeah, it's all black. We claiming all of it. Yeah.
Oh, you claiming it?
That's the best answer.
She claiming the light skins now.
Dancing Machine
was epic.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to this. Hey, right on it too. Beyonce reveals Cowboy Carter artwork. Shares statement on new album. Now,
Azalea Banks did a nice little hit piece on her.
Azalea Banks.
She would be a great vlogger, like who did little stories about when music or pop cultures come out to give her perspective. Even though she batshit crazy.
Batshit crazy.
Sometimes the shit she be saying be
or should we say cat shit crazy because she eating dead cats and shit.
You know, that's all alleged.
We literally saw her boil a cat anyway.
Maybe it's like fake fur she was boiling.
Yeah, all right.
Remember the time is the white Michael Jackson. I can't be without it.
Yeah, you can't give it up. That's why I said.
Remix. I too claim all of MJ, but I stand by the black version was pure. she was in nursing school.
All right, so Beyonce new album Cowboy Carter, which she says is not a country album, it is a Beyonce album. We're talking about this because of the hoopla around the album cover.
Not just that, Badu saying she out here being copied.
And that's another.
I mean, they are both from Texas.
The flag still in town.
She's a practitioner of voodoo. She was working at a spa, stealing towels. Glad Beyonce admitted that because it don't sound country to me.
We're going to get to that too. This ain't country album I'm using declared as a Beyonce album. Beyonce has revealed the official album artwork for her new album, Cowboy Carter.
What is that country singer named Randy Travis?
Who?
The country singer Randy Travis. I like his music.
Which one?
Randy Travis.
Well, I don't know. We also shared a substantial note on her Renaissance follow-up. This in the country album. Now, she went on to say the reason why she's doing this album is because when she went to the Country Music Awards with what's those girls' name?
What?
Dixie Chicks.
She brought the Dixie Chicks on the CMAs. She did a song with them.
And she said that she didn't feel welcome. And right after that, she started doing this country album. So she's been working on this album for a few years. She ingrained herself in what is country music, and she's put this out. But the real story was the cover. She chose to put herself holding the American flag, and it made a lot of people angry. Now, this is what she's referencing. These rodeo queens, they used the American flag like Black Americans have done forever. We're American, regardless if you like it or not.
No. Shout out to Eastwood Henderson.
What up? What up?
Beware of the pale horse. Azalea sounds like a demon name. Maybe it's a Scorpio in me. I just see a reverse cowgirl. Wow.
Yeah.
Shantae is a freak.
Yeah.
Beyonce doing these subtle things is so annoying. The whites don't respect her. Playing nice, not working.
Now hold on. Eastwood said the Pale Horse. We could get into that, but we got into that on her Renaissance album.
Celine,
she had the horse.
the moon goddess.
We went into the Celine, the goddess of the moon and all that stuff, moon goddess. So we know matter of fact, when she had all the people wear silver to go to her concert,
they didn't know.
That was all moon goddess worship. So yeah.
What's her name?
Who?
Lauren London did the same thing right before Nipsey Hussle passed away.
Right before he got clipped.
He was her lover to Celine. She was sitting on riding on a white horse. He was standing beside her. She sacrificed his ass. This is all alleged.
And turn him into a martyr that people are comparing to damn Martin Luther King and Tupac and all them. But yeah.
First Cowboys were black.
True.
Badu is annoying. Now hold on.
She is becoming a little bit, and I think Badu is a troll. First off,
leave Badu alone.
She is a troll. I do find it funny that the main person she trolls as far as artists is Beyonce.
She trolls Chipmunk too.
She been going at him because
I think it's playfulness that she does with Beyonce.
We'll see. But go ahead.
But leave Badu alone.
We're gonna get to the country sound in a second.
Henderson, and just completed the fourth one. Facts Eastwood. Beyonce completed the fourth horse just in time for the upcoming eclipse on April 8th. Now they put out an article saying that in certain places where the eclipse is going to be, that you should go out and gather up some stuff and prepare. What is the country sound? Y'all have let these whites in Nashville define a sound created by the U.S.
But think about us.
Yes.
Badu.
Badu.
I'm sorry, you're right. She said, yeah.
Badu is a witch. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Badu means succubus. That's why, hey, Andre 3000.
Andre and comment upside down.
Andre 3000. There wasn't even no black twang.
Black twang.
to it.
But yeah, so this is what she's representing. Now I'm gonna play this right quick.
And she's from Houston, Texas, so she got that in her.
Trev, what you think about stay your black ass at home?
Huh?
You would stay your black ass at home. Now I want y'all to listen to this and tell me, is this country?
I needed favors, now I don't need them. Lived a lot of life, and my biggest mistake is leaving my town with a pretty lady, shredding my heart like a day old paper, ran me wild and drove me crazy.
What you think?
Badu's from Dallas, J Electra too. In the beginning, like the first 10 seconds didn't sound like it, but the more he got into it, it did sound like country to me. Why?
I think you're Nigerian.
Well, the Nigerian, they're good at cosplaying.
Yeah, I think this dude is the one that's Nigerian.
Well, he did good. Sounds more rappish. It did have a little rappish to it. That smells like a tethered cowboy.
You know,
his
damn.
shirt stayed Black Sabbath.
Yeah, the rock group. So yeah.
Well, some Nigerians are they're Israel.
Oh shit! Yes, he admitted it. Y'all don't even
sounds
know how
like freaking auto tune. It does, Keeper.
Yeah, it does.
I haven't listened to either song. I only like her live performances, not to record themselves. Only expect is the heated record. Stop.
Damn! Look at his shirt. Wow, satanic. Igbo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is Nigerian.
Yeah.
So.
They are a part of.
I told you, I feel
Israel.
like they're trying to make, for whatever reason, they're trying to make all sounds in America now global. They already did. They did it with house without us even knowing. It was on our. We didn't even know house went global.
Get all cold.
Yeah, if you weren't paying attention, you didn't know that house went global like 30 years ago. Obviously, hip hop. They did with pop long time ago. Country is now. They're trying to make country a global sound now.
I think it's Congo too. Badu is the queen of "You Want to Be Swallowed." Wow, Honorable Sienna.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
I mean, baby, that. No, stop.
A time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you.
Apapano, yeah, Apapano, and a lot of that stuff you hear in Eastern Europe is very house music sound. So yeah,
I support Beyonce. The takeover is long overdue.
By the way, are we going to acknowledge that Apapano kind of kick Afrobeat up out of here?
Wow.
Tyler just dropped the album. The South African chick, Water.
Oh.
Did she just drop the album yesterday or the day before yesterday? Whatever.
Oh, yeah, I heard it all sound the same.
Well, I knew that was going to happen, but yeah.
That's the guy I was talking about with the locks. Congo, Bantu, Botanica. What is that?
Apapano.
Apapano.
I think I'm saying it. Amapano, piano. Not
Even the black Mexican Uno out there sing Pedro Diem. I wonder what frequency these music's on.
More than likely low. We know it's low. All right, Beyonce rep appears to defend singer against Erykah Badu album art criticism. She slays now then always. So she basically tweeted out, say something, Jay. Yeah, to Jay-Z, say something, Jay. You gonna let this woman and these bees do this to me? And she showed her picture of her doing, Beyonce doing this. She said Beyonce is copying her, yada, yada, yada. But that ain't the big story. The bigger story is the flag.
Is it Ama Piano?
Maybe so. Ama Piano? Okay.
Definitely not listening to Beyonce. Untold has a good video on music frequency.
Yeah. So the American flag symbolizes the genocide of indigenous people. This is Melina Abdullah, the woman who's associated with Black Lives Matter, by the way. The woman associated with Black Lives Matter who sued Black Lives Matter because they didn't give the company to her. They were supposed to. So she sued them for, I think it's $20 million. She said the American flag symbolizes the genocide of indigenous people, the theft of their land, the enslavement, dehumanization, and exploitation of Black people, and settler colonialism. Critique around Beyonce's artistic choice is important and healthy, not hate.
Well, what about the other countries that have been colonized or being enslaved or that have taken over lands? They get to rep their flag. How come it's only when Black Americans do it, it's a problem?
Somebody responded to her. They said, I want to know what Black Lives Matter did with all that money they ran off with, and I want to know. She said, I want to know what the thieves did too. Please ask Shalamaya Bowers, Cecil Gay, and Dezane Parker. We talked about all these people ad nauseum. Globing that way, yada, yada. So the people, they call her thief in the thing, and she complaining about the flag. But then I saw this right here too.
Honorable Santa said, what is this stuff?
I'm a piano. It's South African house, basically.
Charlie Pride, Darius Ruckus is what I think of regarding Black country.
All I remember with Darius Ruckus is when
Hootie and the Blowfish.
When I was younger, I used to see all I see was white women in his videos. It was nothing but white women in his videos. He was like, damn.
Well, they have to, you know what they have to do. They got the finesse. I heard of a witchcraft in the Congo, but I didn't know the name. That's my first time actually seeing this. Them crackers love Darius Rucker. I think it's pronounced as Ama or Ama.
Okay, Ama or Ama.
I need Beyonce to talk. We are supporting. If she's not saying anything, her team monitors Black Twitter for trends and visuals, and I'm tired of it. Say something.
Well, last time she talked, y'all said she was dumb.
Do they ever get tired of complaining about the small stuff? A damn flag, but not the music frequency? LOL.
Exactly. They don't know about that, though.
Yeah, it's South African house music. Yeah, Dre, they used to root work to heal before the witch doctor. Herbalist means botanica. Botany.
Okay. Somebody did this right here. They say, let's do a thread of Beyonce holding your country's flag. So they did a whole bunch of people redoing the pictures to show her carrying every flag.
Oh, they happy now.
And I said, was that all it was about? Because a lot of the people that was critiquing the flag, they said that you shouldn't, Black people should not go around parading the flag because of what it's done to people. At least the country and the wars it's caused and the pain it's caused. You shouldn't support it. It's like when multiple countries have done this, I see plenty of people from the UK have that flag in their bio and then a Nigerian or a Jamaican flag right beside it.
And nobody says a word.
Nothing.
Puerto Rico.
Exactly. So you see right here, all these people. And I knew I was going to see this one.
You were going to see that one for sure. You know damn well you were going to see the Nigerian flag. That's probably the first one that went up.
I knew I was going to see that one.
I'm starting to hate the words native and indigenous. Well, Honorable, you might be native and indigenous.
Yeah, that would be a twist, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would be a plot twist for her. She would be so shocked. She's not going to talk.
Well, last time when Beyonce was out here doing interviews, people like Wendy Williams was calling her slow. So, I mean, she's
not slow. She just talks slow.
She's Southern.
I remember I seen a Nigerian edit for the picture.
Yeah.
Said it on Twitter. I don't trust no flag. Probably because Darius sounds just like him.
What is your opinion on Black pride or the Black people celebrating the quote-unquote American dream and holding up the American flag and waving it?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being it's a difference in being a patriot.
Black patriotism is different from American patriotism.
It's not so much of being proud of the country. I think it's being proud from where you came from and what you developed.
Exactly.
And where you are now. So yeah.
So you believe that black pride in the flag has nothing to do with America, basically?
I don't think it has nothing to do with America.
It's more so to do with black.
Like
America.
when a black person is at the Olympics,
yeah,
they're not celebrating America. They're celebrating for black people. Look at what we did.
But also, we were rooting for Usain Bolt when he was dominating. Black Americans were rooting for him.
Yeah, there was no ill.
It was no ill will.
Feelings,
it wasn't no America laws. It was like, he dominating. That's what's up.
Facts, Empress. The South African Queen, Tyler, dropped her album. Patriotic.
I want to see what those numbers are going to look like.
Everyone's saying black conservatives are what's hot now. Well, Candace Owens is very hot right now. Damn it, if we were there, that would have been a great...
It's his friend is next.
Leadway.
Candace Owens... We'll get to Candace Owens next. I want to show... Should we show this?
Flags indicates who conquered you. Tyler, a plant.
I can't agree.
She's Indian.
I can't agree with the flag indicates who conquered you, because a lot of the times we get misinformation about the history. America is not the way they sell it. In the beginning, it was just like in Europe or any other place. That race was different. It was what country you're from. Race didn't become a thing sold in America and became a construct in a hierarchy until at least the late 1700s, early 1800s. Like when we talk about when America became America and really took over, we talking way later than they say. Way later.
You can go ahead and play.
Should we even watch this one?
Go ahead and play it.
We kind of went over.
Just play it.
Okay. We kind of went over these topics like nausea. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Just play a snippet of it.
I'll just play out the first 30 seconds.
Syrians, they do sometimes, Africans in general, some of them do think they're better than African Americans, which is bullshit. Right. Because it's not the truth, because Africans are treated like shit in Africa. Colonization. Yeah. England, France. That's why you speak in French, not because you special. Yeah. Because they came and sat on your shit and said, you're going to speak what the fuck we speak. Right. The Dutch, all of them, Italian, all of those European countries came and colonized you, treated you like shit. I mean, you go to South Africa, white people are calling themselves Africans and they don't even look it. That's some gangster shit, don't you think? I'm from South Africa. No, you're not. You're Dutch. You just didn't know when the fuck to leave. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up. So that should tell you, and what African Americans have gone through, that fucking hell that they've gone through and still go through. How are you coming from that mentality and saying you thinking you better than them? Because you have an accent? Because for some reason, the white society in America tends to, Africa, he has an accent. It's a little different. It's like when you're British, like Idris said, when you have a British accent and you're black. Hello, I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that's why they get to play us.
Now, see, that's what people were like, with us. Remember that scene in Fresh Prince when Uncle Phil said, we? I should get that shit. We? But yeah, he said the typical stuff.
She won a Grammy, I think. I wouldn't be the best to critique it.
She won a Grammy for the new African category.
Yeah. Like they just created a category.
They created a category
to
give an award. So.
Sound like the flag. LOL. He's not wrong.
He's not.
They used to call themselves that until recent years, supposedly. Your language and flag indicates who conquered you. LOL. The giggles.
You talking about Shannon?
Regina, I don't know about the skin tone loyalty. Some of our people are pushing these biracials hard as representation. Oh my God, I laughed so hard when Godfrey imitated Shannon. I closed my eyes and I couldn't tell who was who.
Now I saw a lot of the Africans. A lot of the Africans was calling. They were calling Godfrey a grifter. They said, y'all really trust this Nigerian? That was funny. The Africans were saying this. You trust a Nigerian that he ain't grifting this? He's saying this stuff that he know y'all want to hear. And I was like, damn, that's kind of.
They created a category.
Yeah,
might as well create it chopped and screwed category. Wow. It didn't call themselves that. My bad.
Yeah.
Is this a new interview?
Came out 2 days ago, I think.
Look, Godfrey, free of God.
No God.
I mean loyalty as far as blacks. Black Americans claim everybody around the globe is black, but you're not wrong either.
But speaking of what's going on in the immigrant situation, let me show this.
Understand what you're trying to do.
What you mean? Where's this energy? Where the energy
So it's
at?
illegal for me to be a patriot?
No. This is freedom of speech, freedom of consequence, though, right? So all you had to do was shut the fuck up. And I let you rock for the first 5 minutes. You all here, you on the bus, huh? Say you for what though?
Because you
for what? You keep saying the N-word, but you wouldn't say N-word when you were saying it. Say what you said. What you sorry for?
I apologize to offend you.
What did you say?
Yes, I used the N-word in the wrong
Don't
way.
say the N-word. What did you say? What did you say?
It came out wrong.
How'd it come out wrong?
How'd
it come out wrong?
I'm sorry to offended you, man. That's what it was. You came out educated. You educated me.
Let me see your ID.
Well,
He's not that tooth out. Is the tooth gone?
Some guy knocked out. See, if y'all Northerners, East Coast and West Coast, wouldn't start knocking tooths out, these immigrants wouldn't be saying nigga.
I just can't with that history.
Hold on.
But as Honorable Sienna likes to say, sexual access to their women. Oh, and the Texas people.
Hold on.
Got it, Regina. Skull and Bones of Voodoo is our flag. Oh, I've seen this on Twitter too. She won an African Grammy, LOL. Did you notice yesterday was 322 speaking of Skull and Bones, LOL, and Texas people? That's the new generation's problem. Negroes always want to talk about. We done here, busting ass on site.
This how you handle it.
I was a little nervous, Regina.
Look, I don't know if it's showing or not, but this how you handle that man.
I mean, it's a tooth gone.
In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada.
What is
I'm playing the video. A video of him jumping across the Yeah, he had to do some work, I guess.
I'm gonna be pissed out of these fools calling me a nigga out here. Yeah, he smacked him. Did he smack the tooth out?
Yeah, the tooth like it was. He kept grabbing his
I
mouth.
love that clip.
That tooth gone. All right, what y'all think about this quick story? Illinois,
yes.
Illinois judge rules illegal migrants can carry guns. What do you think?
That's crazy. That illegal. It was a black woman that did this, by the way.
Yeah.
It was a black woman, a Democrat, that said that immigrants can now carry concealed weapons.
Now, is that wrong? Because we do push the idea of the Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment is not for people who are not citizens of the country. That's why the Constitution need to make the writing clear.
It did.
No, they did not make it clear.
So you saying it didn't?
Even what's his name? Thomas? Clarence Thomas said it was presumptive.
Oh,
meaning
okay. Yeah.
It's not clear.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's undefined.
We don't
Hold
know.
on. He came here as an illegal in the country. He's not supposed to be here. He should have been deported.
Well, like you said, it didn't say it blatantly, so that you have to say this is allowed. If you let them in the
It's
country,
like a gray. It's like wiggle room to do what you want to do.
I agree. Illinois is looking bad.
Now that my people is a black Tony Shark Superman. Wait.
Freedom of consequence. I love it.
Hold on. A friend of mine said America don't need niggas. They uplifting the Mexicans.
They trying to.
Crazy regarding the illegal gun. Time to move out of Illinois. It's always sexual access. That's the majority part. Cartel boys gonna be roaming around.
It's gonna get bad up there.
Spanish street gangs are racist.
Yeah, very.
So in Cali, illegal immigrants are police beating people because they don't speak Spanish. Now they own guns in Illinois. They're not gonna start busting in Chicago and take over schools.
We showed a video in Chicago that there were illegals that were police. Remember? We showed a video of the black man saying, "Y'all not even citizens." But remember that they couldn't speak Spanish. The woman was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Honorable. He belly flopping the judge. But convicts can have guns.
Exactly.
No, yeah.
You get a felony, you can't ever.
Well, that's for the blacks.
Yeah, you know why that exists. They are here illegally. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah. Like, no, you cannot. You can't have a gun.
Yeah. Anyway, another quick story. Atlanta man sentenced to life in prison for killing his friend over $35.
$35. Chicago Time to gang. Wow.
Hey, damn. Gang. Damn.
She told you she started in a starter suburb. We don't know where she landed. We don't know where she landed.
The man claimed self-defense, but cell phone for the show. He stepped back before shooting his friend. This is just an unfortunate story.
Damn.
How his life pretty much ended. He was an older man.
There was an old man dead.
It was an old man dead.
He been needed that money. $35? That wasn't gonna do shit in this climate.
It had nothing to do with the money. Obviously.
It's the principle.
It wasn't even the principle. I think this was just an old man who just, made.
He wanted to get his respect.
I don't know. It's an unfortunate story. I only brought it up to say
this. Chicago. No, that's not a lawful order. They should sue.
These are the unfortunate stories we see in the community where our elders are unfortunately doing stuff like this. So
that's crazy.
And that's where the youth end up going. So,
and the wife was there, the kid was there.
Yeah.
It's most likely the principal.
Hey, maybe it was. But damn, $35. Come on, bro. It might have been
somebody. We know some kids. This was in the 90s. This was like 90, and she would never let it go. Every time she saw that cousin, she was like, "You owe me $10." This was up until the day.
She was a young woman,
a stickler about paying debts.
If I could tell y'all, a whole rant.
He said, "I see people lose for less.
Hey,
lose a life for less.
Hey, some people lose their life for stepping on a shoe.
We talking about $5 here?
No, we seen people lose their life for stepping on a shoe.
Yeah. Oh, Black Man Boondocks.
No, they ain't just no TV show. That's real life. But yeah. Let me go ahead and show this. Since we talked about it earlier, we can move to this topic here. Ben Shapiro's The Daily Wire severs ties with Candace Owens after her embrace of anti-Semitic rhetoric. CNN.
Candace loves wearing suits.
Pantsuits.
She loves wearing pantsuits.
So I see, and I had this opinion too, that the reason why Candace Owens has been making this pivot to speak on more.
You see somebody lose their life over candy?
Damn.
Adult or teenager?
Yeah, it's
elderly.
Once again, it wasn't about the candy, but Candace Owens, people feel like she's been trying to make a pivot in what she covers on her podcast as far as trending topics and all this other stuff. And her message.
Well, she actually had a show.
Well, yeah, the message that she's been pushing since at least 2018. But I feel like she has been talking more about pop culture topics and a little bit less politics.
If she's talking about Lizzo and other people, that's pop culture. That's not politics.
Yeah, she's talking more pop culture now. But she lost a job. Daily Wire said, what's his name? Ben Shapiro, who's an out Zionist.
The Jew.
With Israel, what's going on right now?
Jew.
With the bad PR Israel is getting right now, they can't have Candace Owens. Because she's been turning up on them. I can't lie. She's been turning up on the tiny hats. She's been saying a lot of stuff publicly that a lot of people are like, wow, you can actually say this publicly now? We getting here now?
Well, maybe she's changing the tide.
Now, there's some people that believe that the real reason she lost her job is because she's going on black platforms and gaining a certain level of, maybe to some people,
prominence in the black community.
Amongst the black community. So there's like, her message can't be in front of them. Now, I disagree with that because I don't think her message is that.
She knew her contract wasn't going to be renewed. So that's why she went in on the tiny hats. Good for her. Divester turned pro-black after the crackers done with her.
Now, there's rumors that, people always come up with conspiracy theories about stuff when it happened. People talking about a marriage. I saw somebody say, it wasn't somebody, it was a man.
An Arab.
Accused her husband of being gay. Said he groped her. That might have just been a hit piece thing. I'm not going to say that's true.
All alleged.
With a grain of salt. But, I'm just saying, it looked kind of crazy.
Black man snatched some now and later and then got shot.
Well, see, it wasn't about the now and later. It was about getting snatching something. It wasn't about the now and later. It was about snatching something from you.
Now and laters will fuck up your teeth.
So what do you think about her getting fired?
I think Candace knew she was on her way out.
Yep.
She began to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think she might be successful. But she got to lose the white husband. She can't go into this new chapter as this black conservative with that white husband on her arm.
She did have an interview on the Breakfast Club, and I feel like she was doing a lot of double speak. Like on one hand, she would say some typical politically conservative talking point, and then she would say something else. Like she said something about marriage, and I'll talk about it later and how people marry because of this reason, that reason. And then at the end of her diatribe, she said, "Yeah, but we need to also make sure that when we talk about black love in the media, we need to make sure we don't always condemn black men and women for this and that." And I'm like, wait, you just said race don't matter and and now you're talking about black love.
Yeah.
She talks out of both sides of her mouth.
Well, you have a lot of people that like to talk about black love and not in a black relationship.
Now I want to play this video that Tariq put up to say this is how Candace Owens is coming back to the black community. This is what Tariq put up.
Help me. Somebody. Help me. Help me.
Is that Beloved?
Please. Help. Negra.
Oh, that's Halle Berry and Queen.
Anyway.
The makeup was horrible in that movie.
Yeah.
You could have actually went out and found... First of all, this is the crazy part.
Hold on before you go. You about to go in. Hold on.
I have to deal with you over the watermelon now and later. I don't eat watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
Eastwood.
Oh, Lord.
I don't eat watermelon.
Please don't get into the watermelon thing. Please. Go ahead. Next comment, please.
Do you hold it to your mouth and spit out the seeds? I'm joking.
Oh, man.
I think she will have better ratings not attached to Ben Shapiro. Queen. Y'all see how happy Candace is to be embraced by African-American platforms? All this time, she just wanted attention from us. Well, it's kind of conflicting because she said her grandfather is from
North Carolina.
Fayetteville, North Carolina,
Which is
or Fayetteville.
If y'all, where we're from, Fayetteville is literally the city right next to it.
It's right next to the based on the Alpha military.
Yeah, so
it was called Fort Bragg, but now it's Fort Liberty.
So it's funny that everything is attached to North and South Carolina, and we connected to all these places.
So that's why is she bi ethnic?
I don't know.
Does she have a Black American parent and a
Caribbean parent
and a Caribbean parent?
I heard that she was just Caribbean. I don't know.
That looked crazy. Watermelon is delicious.
What up?
What movie was that? LOL. That's Queen. What's wrong with watermelon? I don't trust black people who don't eat watermelon. Candace sleeps white. I don't trust her. That's where J. Cole from. J. Cole is from Fayetteville.
He's from Fayetteville.
Facts East. That's what I thought she was. 100.
Yeah, Charlie was making an argument, by the way.
What?
That North Carolina celebrities outdo a lot of these other state celebrities.
Oh, we have a whole bunch of people from North Carolina. Not just in all aspects.
We were talking particularly about hip hop, and now I was making an argument that Virginia might got it. Oh, not hip hop, but music.
We know we have your Missy Elliott, you have your Timbaland, you have Pharrell, Chris Brown, you have Trey Songz. They have a lot of people from the music category, but we're just talking about an all around thing. We out there.
All right. Oh, yeah.
We got Pam Grier. Pam Grier's from North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
We got Jack A. Harry. She's from North Carolina.
All right, Negro.
I have a different perspective. I think she just wants to have a conversation.
I will say, she is somebody who has for a long time been saying she want to be on black platforms. I remember when Diddy gave her a platform on Revolt. Remember the Revolt Summit?
Yes.
She went to that back and forth with T.I.
And she called T.I. trash.
Well, she kind of made him look. No offense. She kind of out.
You people of color was weird for not liking watermelon. Well, you people of color do like watermelon. I don't have a problem with the conversation.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it either. But I don't think it's going to work for her. I'm sorry.
Injected with white supremacy nightly. Literally. I don't believe her family history. Duke said the same thing.
I don't believe it either.
Pusha T too, I think. Don't forget about Pusha T, brother.
Hold on, pause. I agree. I don't believe her family history because she spoke on the 80 West FBA thing, and she knows that if Black Americans can, as a unit, completely get behind that idea of Black American nationalism, she can't be a part of that. So
unless she has
that's why I think when she went on that interview with Joe Budden, she made a point to say, I have family from North Carolina, South. I'm from the South.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's true.
Same thing that Joe Budden did to let his audience know that he
Sumter.
originates from Sumter,
In our
South
family-
Carolina, to get that Southern base.
And our family is from Sumter, which is, you know, crazy.
Marlboro, well, on our
father's side.
On the father's side is Sumter. On the mother's side is Marlbury.
Yeah, Marlbury, South Carolina.
And George loves the bunnies too. Where's the backlash for him? Well, George don't give a damn.
George don't give a damn.
He don't care what you say. Missy Elliott is a musical and entertaining genius. She is. Candace is a divester. T.I. is trash. No malice. Candace people from the Caribbean. Tariq exposed it. She's an agent. We checked your background to get this job.
All right, let me play this video of Candace Owens on the Breakfast Club.
Her husband is rich. I don't think she's scared too much about money at this point. Well,
that's what I said. Like, what is
she say he rich?
Yeah, that's another thing. She say
he
rich.
say he just different.
Let me play this video of her on the Breakfast Club.
Something you said earlier, because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, you know, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Yeah,
Dr. Umar would have a huge problem with that.
She said she married her IQ.
Okay, I would love to talk to him more about that, because I mean, it's always very interesting to me to hear this paradox of black people who will make an argument that, you know, the system is racist, and then also make an argument like this, which is essentially making an argument for the Supreme Court to revisit Virginia versus Love and basically say that black Americans and white Americans shouldn't be marrying.
So she's making an argument that if you're not supportive of interracial marriage, you're a racist, right? So she calling him, all right.
He don't give Umar don't give a damn about her calling him a racist.
So black nationalism, quote unquote, pro-blackness is innately racist to her.
No, everybody should want to be with their group of people, to promote it.
Greatest thing ever is when people come together on the basis of who they love and get married. You know, for me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. It's just very interesting to me that see people go, she's married to a white man. When I look at my kids, I'm not like, oh, my kids are mixed. I married the person that it made the most sense for me to marry. I have a mind that is just, you know, if you even knew half the things that I'm thinking about, the stuff that I'm reading, just go all the time. It's difficult for me to find. It was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me.
Ooh.
You know,
so you couldn't find no black man that matched your wit, your IQ, your intelligence. She said, no, I couldn't find one of these niggas out here.
I'm wondering when she say this. Obviously, she didn't say that,
but that's what she alluded to.
It's implied. Does she know how that sounds? Obviously, she don't care.
No, she don't care.
But does she know how that sounds when she says this?
challenge that I needed, whether you want to say an academic challenge, whatever it is,
wow.
with my same interests. It just was. What you will know, a lot of times people think that when people come together, it's because of how they look. Actually, I actually read this in a Thomas Sowell book, or maybe it was a Shelby Steele book. People tend to marry their IQ, which is interesting. You think like if you see two black people together, oh, it's because they are two black people, but actually they are probably better matched based on their IQ. You know, I fell in love with my husband just because I think he is one of the most brilliant people ever. You know, I love him very much. The stuff that we talk about, I'm like, there is no other person that I could have married. We have 3 beautiful children who are growing up in an environment that I am just so happy that I was able to, you know, what every parent wants, to give your children better than you had, you know? And that's all I can say. I'm just the luckiest person in the entire world.
How are you going to feel about you not
Give your
finding
children better than what they have.
What do
Oh
you-
my God. What?
He got the smear already ready for the journalists that are listening. Candace says her husband is not. It was a bonus that I also think that he's beautiful and gorgeous and handsome, but it really was about his mind. I know I married the right person, and I want every person to never allow like race to be a barrier to you finding love. That is so foolish. That will stop you. And by the way, you know, there has been so much toxicity, and particularly in black relationships, because of the media portraying black men as this or black women as this. And we just have to stop doing that, you know.
What? That's the double talk I'm talking about. What the fuck did that last comment have to do with anything she just said?
Idea.
What? She just completely wanted. What they have to do with you saying your husband is this and that and race don't matter to
Stand firm.
To talking about toxicity in black relationships? What?
Who knows?
Maybe I don't have a high enough IQ, but I don't understand.
Candace said clearly.
Clearly, because I don't understand what the hell she went.
Candace said you're getting nowhere near the draws.
Crusty ass.
No, he from old money. What the hell is going on? Her husband should lose his money for her being anti-Semitic. Yeah, I heard that too. Coon. I think I've seen this too. She keeps saying Black Americans heavy in the Breakfast Club interview. I don't trust none of them. They're making adjustments to their narrative right before our eyes. She's a eugenist. In a year or two, she will divorce her and she will be crawling back. He's going to divorce her. Stop with the anti-Semitic bullshit. Seriously. Well, if she married her IQ, then she married a fake mofo. I'm not racist, but I definitely discriminate against fake supremacy. Nothing wrong riding with and supporting your people.
Exactly.
Black people are the only group that didn't practice race loyal. Rich to by what standards? What happened to the platform they were trying to launch? She bluffing. Don't fall for white tone of voice word salad.
Hold on. You're right, Honorable. Remember she was trying to get Kanye West to buy her husband's company. Remember that?
Yeah.
She was trying to pull a stunt on Kanye.
Trying to get a sale. She lying. Look at the body language. This chick said she was thirsty for an Asian in Connecticut. Haha. Bish bye. Word salad. Just looking like a pug on the show. Wow. Bet he called her a nigga in bed.
Yeah.
Bet they do slave play. Eastwood, how rude. She's with child. Leave her alone. Candace is a grip for Flip Flop 101. All talking points rehearsed. Very rehearsed on code. Yeah, they threw me off at the end. She sound how she want to look. White accent is annoying.
Yeah, the accent. They constantly. She clearly doing
pregnant
something.
pug. We double down.
Damn.
We double down on it.
Or pregnant pug, then.
I ain't scared of you,
The deal
motherfuckers.
fell out after the banks pulled their money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
they gave like a breakdown on her declining. Candace Owens.
There was I didn't even have an article. I don't know how to do that article. Basically,
damn, Eastwood.
She Candace Owens, we found out as far as her show, what's it called, Blexit.
The revenue.
Yeah, that platform's revenue has been dropping since obviously when she blew up because of the George Floyd situation. So the revenue has been dropping consistently. So I always thought, maybe she started talking about the Jewish stuff because she was trying to get the numbers up, and it's all about money at the end of the day. So the being superior dude was with it at first, but the numbers may not be going up much. So it's time to skedaddle. Now I want to show this. This is let me translate it. The anti-Semites. Now these Jewish people are literally in blackface, right? Mocking these Africans. And the Jewish people are saying that you're anti-Semitic for calling these people Israelis Jewish, for calling them racist. You're anti-Semitic for calling out their racism.
You can't do anything.
Because this is just them celebrating their culture, apparently.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Shumu. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Now these are the Israelis, or the Jews, I'll say, and they're saying you're anti-Semitic if you call this racist. And they want to stop. They went and found a video of them actually talking like that.
Hold on.
And they're saying it's not racist.
What's your name?
And people are like, clearly they're not trying to celebrate the culture. They're clearly mocking the culture.
For sure.
So it's just, you just lying to yourself.
The white dude may drop her after this. Seems all her projects fail without Jay supports.
Yeah.
Damn. Clicks and pops.
Look at this.
That was, oh wow.
So people are pointing out what's going on, and they're saying that you're anti-Semitic.
That remind me of those people in near Amsterdam where Santa Pete.
Oh yeah.
Where they
Saint
dress
Pete.
up every year and put on the makeup and the red lipstick, and we celebrate that because Santa Pete comes down a chimney, and
That's
when
why
he comes down the chimney he gets dirty, so we have to paint ourselves black.
Oh,
what tribe are these people from?
I'm pretty sure it's a South African
The
tribe.
devil.
I'm pretty sure that's a South African tribe, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least...
Oh, no, that's terrible.
If it's not South African, it's in the southern hemisphere of Africa, somewhere around there. The clicking, I know that's South African. But yeah, there's racist ass dudes. I was going to show something here where Putin...
Are the people who talk from West Africa, they saw you in public, spit on you, present day.
No, the people who talk are not from West Africa, no.
This is the stuff they need to circulate on the internet. show how these people are. Oh no, they control the internet and the media. They're not gonna let this stuff be shown.
Speaking of Jews, y'all see this thing where there's going around saying that Putin opened some vault and found these paintings and saw that Jesus and all them were black?
Well, we knew that because shout out to NINC, the Hebrew camp. They showed that a long time ago. They have the books.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have the books of them showing Jesus and them being black.
I had a TikTok video here, but
UNINC.
It's updated and it's kind of went away now. I can't find it.
Clicks and pops from South Africa.
But
even though it looks offensive, are they showing you who the real Jews are in blackface? Otherwise, they are the most vile on the earth.
They vile as hell. I seen them throw up on a black woman. That shit.
Why y'all think this video resurfaced?
What video you mean? You mean this one here with Putin, or are you talking about the Jewish one?
She's probably talking about
the Jewish one. That one popped up because it's a whole bunch of bad PR. A bunch of bad PR is going Israel's way, and they're losing the PR battle, the image battle.
Israel savage. He told her the tribe was in Tanzania. Come on, we'll say it more. Propaganda.
So the tribe was in Tanzania. Okay, not South Africa.
This one.
Oh, this one. Oh, because this is an older video, but they said that recently Putin found he opened a vault. He's Christian. He opened a vault, and in that vault, it had depictions of a black Christ
and his disciples.
So, but this is an older video here. I was gonna show this one, but the other video I had on TikTok, I was gonna show this one first to show the recent one, and then this was the older one. But for some reason, it reloaded and it's gone now. So, but this is just the older
Today,
one.
Vladimir Putin reveals to the world a secret that European has been hiding from African for more than a millennium, that Jesus was black.
I think this video is from a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like I've seen.
Shout out to what is that?
Makata TV.
Shout out to Makata TV. They say the Vatican got a lot of these paintings of Black Jesus in their archives.
Oh yeah.
PR. I'll say that indirectly too. Who created the vault? Maybe I should contemplation of how they treat blacks present day over there in Israel.
Oh, they sterilized the women for one.
A compilation of how they treat blacks.
Okay, it was lagging.
Old video. Black nobility. I hear about them talking about the books too.
All right. Now we got this story here. Let me make sure it's the right one. No.
Exactly. And probably in Palestine as well, just a thought. Send links to your notes throughout the week if you have an iPhone.
All right.
Black per Madonna. They have the Black Madonna.
I'll probably start posting a lot of the article stuff in the community tab the same way I do with the update on the episode. I'll probably just post them there as an update, probably. Start doing that. But yeah. Behind the scenes, Biden is growing angry and anxious about re-election.
If you have an iPhone. Wow, honorable. If you have an iPhone, I just caught that shit.
Y'all heard what iPhone doing, right? Well, Apple, should I say.
If you have an iPhone.
Y'all heard that Apple is purposely making people who have an iPhone have bad connection with people that have other services like Android and stuff.
Oh, wow.
They're slowing down the connection. They're making the video, when you send a video or something, they're making it blurry on purpose. They made the text thing green. They make it where you can't see the little dots when somebody is texting back and live. So they're doing stuff on purpose to make the connection between the Android and the Apple slow. To make the people with the iPhone think the people with the Android got a bad phone.
Fuck them. Oh, dang.
So, yeah. So, behind the scenes, Biden has grown angry. There's a lawsuit by the United States government against them.
Y'all be talking like Android users sometimes, boo.
Wow. Yeah. That's the
I don't
better
trust
phone.
technology. What's up, family? Shout out to
what
Craig
up, Craig?
Council. Y'all be talking like Android users sometimes.
Not surprising.
Not surprising.
Anywho, beyond the scenes, Biden has grown angry and anxious about re-election effort. Biden locked up the Democratic nomination last week, but is looking ahead to the general election. Anxiety has seemed to increase. They're talking about him in there cussing people out, yelling, angry. Sound like a man who's
No, he's gonna lose.
No, sound like a man who has dementia. Honestly.
Oh, yeah, they do that too. They get angry.
Yeah, they get angry for no reason and stuff. But yeah, Biden met with billionaire Bucks owner in Milwaukee. I don't know why they have Doc Rivers up there. He also met with Doc Rivers, the NBA coach. Why is Biden meeting with an NBA?
This nigga's in the NBA.
During
it went from helping to hurting.
During a campaign swing in Wisconsin last week, President Joe Biden met private billionaire owner of the Milwaukee Bucks, Wes Edens, and the team's head coach, Doc Rivers, according to three familiar with the previous unreported meeting, but not authorized to speak about it publicly. We don't care.
She said, Apple is king. Surprise, surprise. They're making Android look bad.
All right, y'all keep following Apple and see what they do to y'all. Oh, I can't
Honorable
wait.
Santa is Sadiddy.
Y'all are super consumers, ain't you? Oh,
She
y'all.
told you what she rocks. She don't fuck with Tiffany's.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Who she do again? Cartier.
For the country's sake, Vice President Harris should step aside. Now they saying this out loud now. They want Kamala Harris to just step aside.
So Kamala needs to step aside, not Biden. They both need to step aside.
Yeah. Vice President Harris and rapper Fat Joe team up to discuss on easing marijuana penalties, even though most of the language they used was black. They used a lot of black language, but she's talking to Fat Joe.
The devil gave us an iPhone too.
No,
an Apple too.
Yeah, y'all. That's
the
why.
devil
Honorable.
Good. The
see,
devil
Honorable.
gave
Yeah,
us
he
an
got you with that
Apple
one. Honorable is Eve. That's why you biting that out.
She is Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Manish. What that line from Umar about the king?
You come at the king, you better not miss.
I'm an Apple devotee too, but Apple is a beast. And Petty
Look at all y'all
Cartier found a song from Mean Long that speaks my language.
Oh, Lord, here she go. All right, moving on. Fat Joe getting talked to.
Wow.
Let's play this right quick. Look, guess who? I just showed it.
We have gathered today, however, to address specifically the injustices that we have seen in federal marijuana policy.
Keep in mind, this woman bragged about locking people up for smoking marijuana.
And she made them go out and put out the fires in California.
Crazy.
I've said many times, I think we all at this table believe, nobody should have to go to jail for smoking weed.
Oh, really?
And what we need to do is recognize that far too many people have been sent to jail for simple marijuana possession.
So are they going to get out?
And the impact is such that, in particular, Black Americans and Latinos are 4 times more likely.
Lord.
True story. I was hanging out with some Microsoft workers one day when each pulled out their iPhones and then said, "We don't talk about it."
We don't talk about it.
Shout out to Tony.
Oh, what up?
Untold 24/7 is actually could have been a fig, not an apple.
How do you work at Microsoft using an iPhone?
I've heard pomegranate as well, Tone.
Pomegranate is an important fruit, by the way. Not gonna get into it.
It's good for your hair growth.
And it's the seeds in it.
Fat Joe looks like Dr. Evil in that video with Kamala. Fat Joe is a liar. She's lying. You can hear it in her voice. Although I hear something else in her voice. Have you ever been swallowed? Apple to Androids. If you come for the king, you best not miss. You better not miss. Umar.
Umar from The Wire. All right, Glow Rider meets Joe Biden at White House during Women's History Month reception. The FNF
Shit, she went and found a quote herself.
I said it.
Oh, you did?
I said you come at the king, you better not miss. I said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the wax out my ears.
The FNF rapper attended to a Women's History Month reception at POTUS residence, where she also met Vice President Kamala Harris. So obviously she went on a little campaign, taking pictures. They always invite the celebrities out. Now I want to play this clip of her on CNN.
How popular you are, how talented of an artist you are, how many accolades and nominations and everything you've got going on, at least what you have planned for the summer coming ahead with a concert and a tour. The idea of them inviting you there in particular, did they talk to you about what they wanted politically? Did they want your endorsement? Did they want you to help people get out the vote?
Hey, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. But, you know, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, talk politics, but I love the president. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. And at the end of the day got to end.
What?
At the end of the day, got to end.
I know this interview.
She's not picking no side.
I agree.
Hey, y'all can say that she sound dumb as hell, but to me, she was playing it safe.
I agree.
She's like, I'm not picking a side. I'm not going to pick Democratic. I'm not picking Republican. She said, conservatives come to my damn concert too. Glow. They say that too.
I think this was a very shrewd. I think this is very.
I don't think she's being dumb at all. She was being smart. She's like, yeah, Glow.
When she said every day got it.
Every day got it in.
She said, look, I love everybody.
What a country sale.
I think it's very shrewd of her. Let me play this one.
Like meeting President Biden and Vice President Harris.
It was so cool. I was geeked. Like, you know, everybody don't get to meet the president and the vice president. And so, like, just being able to be in the White House, like I never in a million years thought I'd be in the White House. Then I was in the White House and got to meet the president and vice president. Oh, they can't mess with me. Like, I just feel like, oh, you feel me?
And he also sounded like he knew your music as well. Glow.
No, damn well, he don't listen to no damn Glow Rhythm. Let's stop.
Who, Biden?
No.
He could listen to Glow.
Yeah, because we really did come from absolute nothing. Like,
so this is just an interview for her, and she didn't pick no sides. She was just like, I love everybody.
What Michael Jordan say?
Conservatives wear shoes too.
They buy Jordans too. And Glow said they be saying, yeah, Glow too. Right. I don't want to be an android either. Transhumanism. Give a landline and payphone. Why we can't talk about it? Let's talk about pomegranate after the long throwaway segment. What the fuck is she doing? Come on, CNN. I need those shades. Mo Black Girl Magic. Funny Montana Williams on television. Kamala O Pimp Daddy.
Oh, Pimp Daddy. This is comedy.
Yeah, he might still be hitting it. We don't need to be publicly picking sides. She should have stood on business. You killing niggas in your songs, though. This screams Malcolm X talking about celebrities being used to represent us. It does. The amount of black men using the clip to shame. I don't even watch it, but she did good.
Who should kill? No, I don't have no problem with the statement. It's an interview, just like any other platform. She did an interview.
I'm not gonna.
She didn't speak on no politics really. She was just like, hey, I love everybody.
She slid on numerous.
She slid on numerous niggas.
Oh, damn.
But you know who is picking sides publicly?
Who?
Ricky Smiley.
If Steve Harvey and Regina had a child, it would be Glorilla.
Oh, shit. All right, look. You mean Regina from the show?
Regina. Her real name is, God, I forget her real name.
The Steve Harvey show.
Is her name Tasha?
On the show, Tasha Mack on some one of them shows. I can't remember.
No, her real name in real life. On the show, it was Regina, the Steve Harvey show.
Oh, she was Tasha on
The Game.
The Game, yeah.
I forget her real name.
But this is what Ricky Smiley said.
The gays are picking a side.
Ricky Smiley? You gonna play it?
Oh.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh.
All right, so Biden Harris is who Ricky Smiley is obviously going with. This is what he tweeted. It said, Biden Harris delivering for black Americans. Record low black unemployment. Black wealth up 60%. Where the hell that at?
I don't know where that happened.
How you get the
Her real name is Wendy Raquel. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wendy Raquel. It came back to me.
How the hell they measure black wealth being up 60%? Highest rate of black small business growth in a generation.
You mean a black woman having a shop with one person in it?
And you just had a whole bunch of business shut down during the COVID. So yeah, businesses opening up back up. It's gonna seem like the numbers are bigger than they are.
Black owners with no employees.
$7 billion invested in HBCUs. That was already. Trump is the one who made them not have to go to the White House every year and kiss your ass to get it signed.
Wow.
Trump is the one who said, "Look, man, you ain't got to keep coming back."
Trump like take this check and don't come back.
More black women confirmed to federal courts than every previous president combined. I mean, is that help? Niggas going to jail. They send him on niggas to jail.
Who, the black judges?
Yeah.
Oh, they send niggas to jail, but when it comes to illegals, oh no, you can shoot. You bold on your songs and you curl up in front of the cracker.
Oh yeah, she's talking about
that must be African wealth. I see so many African soul food spots. It's cringe. Well, Jamaicans started doing that.
I didn't know Jamaicans call their food soul food now.
Listen, I'm from North Carolina. I ain't never seen a Jamaican restaurant, so I know they do have that in Atlanta.
They approve illegals and pedos too.
They do everything.
Yeah.
But when it's a nigga, lock him up.
Oh, you talking about what's her name?
Propaganda pandering.
What's the woman? What's the woman Biden put on the Supreme Court?
Katanja Brown.
Remember she defended how much you charge pedophiles?
Oh, she's batshit crazy. She didn't even want to define what a woman was.
Yeah.
Everyone called they food. Everyone called they food soul food. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Italians doing it too now, I believe.
Yeah, you go to Italy, there's a whole bunch of soul food restaurants with Africans running it. U.S. trained Niger junta kicks out U.S. troops in drone base. This is what I was talking about earlier. So they kicked them out, the troops in the drone base. The junta denounced the condescending attitude of an American delegation that tried to save a $250 million U.S. base.
Let's be for real.
Niger.
Let's be clear here. They didn't kick them out. They left.
I said Nigeria, my bad. I meant to say Niger. Oh, I'm saying that wrong. Apparently, that's not how you say it. But
oh, Shantae, she knows how to say it.
I'm stuck in my ways. But yeah,
Drake, they know how to say.
All right, Russia and China strike deal with Houthis to ensure ship safety. So they signed a deal to, I think it was Yemen, basically, to allow them to have their Red Sea, have ships go through. And right after this, it's no surprise that this happened. 133 killed in Moscow in a shooting, and ISIS has claimed responsibility. The number is 60 here, but it's been updated to 133 dead.
Oh, it'll be about 500 by the red.
So Russia had a mass shooting, and ISIS has taken credit for it. And we know ISIS is the real name for ISIS. I can't even say it out loud. It says anti-Semitic. But ISIS is allegedly controlled by the CIA. And we know, it's just so happened, every time ISIS attacks somebody, that person or that country is an enemy of Israel or America. So I think it said how many people injured? Let me see. 145 injured and 100, but now it's in 133 killed. There's probably like 200 and something injured now. So
it'll be 500 by the end of the day.
This is an attack.
Yeah, it's an attack
on the Russian soil. So this is a act of war. They have declared war, Russia.
What Russia
the West.
Gonna do?
They declared war on the West. Basically, like, this is an attack. They know exactly who did it. It wasn't no damn ISIS. How ISIS immediately come out and say we did it for what? What beef ISIS got with Russia? We don't even. We ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Y'all got beef with America. But anyway,
we need our own party, the People's Party, Negro Nation. Kick them out. How? Wait, their military sprung on ours? No.
You're talking about?
She's talking about that Niger kicked out the U.S. base.
Well, no. If America's in a country like that, a developing country, and ask you to leave, but you don't want to come off as a bully, you leave.
The enemy work together. Everybody call me crazy when I say unite, mobilize. But never say these other races tripping, working together. U.S. has ISIS, Russia has the immigrants.
Oh, you think Russia's the one sending the immigrants to America? I don't think so. I think it's America doing it themselves. I've heard some conservatives have that opinion.
Let me tell you something. It is a lot of Ukrainians and Russians in this country. Seattle particularly, it's a lot of Ukrainians here.
I've heard a lot of people, a lot of conservatives for the most part, say that they believe the immigrants are coming in through, it's a form of war by Russia. They're sending a lot of people over here. They said that Russia is sending Ukrainians to America, but they're actually Russians, and there's it's a sleeper cell to get into the country. So I've heard a lot of stuff about the immigration situation.
Facts, East. They get weapons from them. Isn't it interesting? We haven't heard a word from ISIS in a long while, and now they're connected to Russia.
Well, we haven't heard from ISIS since Biden left there and left millions of dollars in weapons and money. Remember the stacks of money they left? America, they left stacks of money
and weaponry
and weapons.
And Trump was like, "What the hell? How do you not have time to pull all of that out of?" He said, "I would have not left that there. I would have grabbed everything before I left."
That was crazy.
That was a care package.
Yeah, that was they purposely left them money and guns.
United with who? Brick Nation. Let me know they in bed together.
Oh, BRICS. Yeah. It's some country that just decided not to join BRICS. I can't remember which one it is, but
they backed out.
It's one of those countries. I can't remember which one. The ones that were already in, but there was one that was thinking about it and they decided not to do it. South Carolina woman post on feminist. What?
I got stumbled.
This word is a stumble for me. I know how to say it, but it always get me.
Posthumously.
Yeah,
posthumously.
Yeah.
Posthumously.
win settlement over black ancestral land. So this is the woman who was battling for land in South Carolina. She passed, but she won the case to get the land back.
Shout out to her descendants.
Yeah, Josephine Wright, a Hilton Head Island resident who died this year, age 94, spent her last days fighting to protect her family's ancestral South Carolina home from being taken by developers. Now, 2 months after her death, Wright's fight is finally over. Bailey Point Investment, the construction company that was vying for her land, has settled with Wright's family members after they initially sued for the ownership last year. So I don't know if they're getting the property or they're getting proper funding for it or proper money from it. I don't know. So congratulations. Hopefully,
shout out to her.
Hopefully, it's what
Ukrainians here in Seattle. Heavy Russians on the east side.
Yeah,
how do y'all know they are Ukrainians and Russians?
Exactly. They both speak the same language.
Y'all be spitting it up with white people?
No. No, the point is they're lying. A lot of the people are saying they're Ukrainian, but they're actually Russian.
Settled. We need more details.
If I said if it's what they wanted, good for them. If it's not, then make it loud. Make sure you loud as this development is. Baltimore City approves program to sell vacant homes for $1. Wasn't this a joke, a running joke for?
I was hoping that Brian Lemie was gonna be here.
What was the state that was known for this?
Was it Detroit?
Detroit, yeah. They was known for the $1 homes. That was a joke.
All I do is win.
So Baltimore City has a lot of vacants, and now they're selling the homes for $1.
That's like, you can look at that as like a positive thing, but you can also look at it like outsiders coming in. And,
yeah, basically that's what it's for. It's meant to allow people to come in, buy it up, and.
Kiefer said their accents. Yes, I had I used to have a maintenance guy. He was a maintenance supervisor, and he was Ukrainian, and he actually left where we work at because he did not want to work under a woman. This was a white woman. This was my old man. This was a white woman.
I think when you talk about the accents, I think West Ukraine, yes, the accent is different, but East Ukraine, East Ukraine. They speak the same language, got the same cut. I think their accent is more closer to Russian.
Who, Ukrainians?
Yeah.
It's a slight difference.
No, I'm talking about Western Ukrainians versus Eastern Ukrainians. Eastern Ukrainians are more European. Western Ukrainians are more European. The Eastern Ukrainians, that's the block that Russia was allowed to take control of because they consider themselves Russian. So they have more of an accent, somewhat comparable to them.
U.S., the Caribbean, West Africa, and UK blacks could take over the world if we united and mobilized 3 continents. $1 for immigrants. We need to buy it up. Homes are $1, but taxes are behind in the
hundreds of thousands. Yeah.
Facts East. So they're gonna make you. So you're gonna buy this house for $1, but then you're gonna have to end up being in debt because of the.
Well, that's the point. You take on the debt. That's the point.
Well, hell no. That's a waste of time.
It ain't. Before you had to buy the house and have the debt. So now,
but how you gonna pay the debt off?
No, the people who can afford it.
Oh, well,
nobody who only got $1 is trying to buy these houses.
Well, I thought a nigga was, I thought it was somebody smoking a rock, $1. Go hand it to him, and then
No.
Eastern Ukrainians are darker. Crazy facts.
But and they're more what do you call them? Eurasian.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what Russians
Russia.
are. Russia is pretty much the Asian white.
They're
people.
also in Balkans.
Yeah, the Balkans. Yeah.
Bulgarians.
Bulgaria is closer to
Bulgaria is closer to Balkans.
No, I'm saying it's closer to central. What's it called, ain't it?
That's where the starts with a K. Where the Jews come from?
Khazarian.
The Khazarians. That's what they are. Yeah. The some are full of workers. We could be kings overseas. The slums are full of workers.
No,
all troglodytes to me.
Unfortunately, there's slums over there too.
On code, the descendants of slaves can't be linking up with those people. Let that dream go. You don't unite with people who failed to build. They stuck in a perpetual developing phase. The Caucasus Mountains out there too. Yeah. That's where the Khazarians, the Caucasus Mountains.
College financial aid program designed to exclude Mississippi poor students has helped children of millionaires. So it was meant for the poor kids and it ended up helping the wealthy kids. This is Mississippi again. You know that story that's still going on with Brett Favre.
Lord, get off of Brett Favre.
I'm on his ass. I'm sorry. This is the truth.
Oppressed people unite. Facts honorable.
Lifetime students.
Unilive.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw that I saw
for people. Damn, honorable.
I remember a few years ago, we watched a documentary about what's going on in Africa with the farming. And the African dude said, you bring this up all the time. No, we don't want to learn. We're just waiting for the Indians to come back. He was like, wait, what?
That was in East Africa.
That was like, come on, bro.
We don't want to farm.
We're waiting for the Indians to come back.
The Indians were great at it. So
it's like, what? All right, bro. All right, remember when they kicked out the white South Africans and then they couldn't farm, so they had to bring them back and come up with a deal to allow them to farm?
The Afrikaners.
So, yeah. Anyway, Congressional Black Caucus releases new plan to build black wealth with eye on Democratic House. The Congressional Black Caucus.
Fuck the Black Caucus.
The Congressional Black Caucus has announced a new plan to build up wealth among Black Americans. The resolution will be rolled out over the next few months. Looks to end the racial wealth gap, really, in a few months.
Man, y'all stole that. Y'all stole all y'all talking points from people.
Yep. By highlighting policies that have created barriers for Black Americans, including the legacy of Jim Crow, the plan then suggests a holistic approach to address these barriers. The core tenets of the agenda are housing, entrepreneurship, employment, tax fairness, and equity and protection of voting rights. They still talking about voting rights. Representative Stephen Horsford, chair of the CBC, said the caucus is focused on building a day one agenda for the next Congress, which it hope will be led by now House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries.
You know what? I'm so sick of them talking about this fucking voter rights shit.
Our goal is simple. We want to create a day one agenda for the next Congress focused on Black economic creation for the start of the Democratic House majority, he said in a meeting with members of the Black press last month. The Congressional Black Caucus will be in a position to advance an agenda that can move through the House, through the Senate, signed by the President of the United States, and that addresses racial equity and racial wealth gap, but also tackle some of these major issues. The resolution calls for the House to promote Black entrepreneurship by expanding funding solutions, strengthening educational outreach, and reforming policies that have created obstacles to success for Black businesses. It demands Congress expand the supply of affordable housing and strengthen the federal government's tools to fight systemic discrimination in the housing market.
And how long has there been how y'all having this conversation? Y'all been doing this for how many decades and y'all talking about this? This is crazy talk. This is crazy talk. That's why we don't win the war. Eastwood, he crazy. We the only group to be forced to build a First Nation. They have their own landmass and leadership and can't get it right. Private contractors instead of on corporations. Facts. Congressional Black Caucus for people who ain't Black. You at the mercy of the government.
With nowhere to flee. Yeah, that's true.
Well, it don't matter where you flee because the curse is going to follow you wherever you go.
Yeah.
CBC equals Black Greek, Black Boule, Black Masons, and you ain't part of their club.
Speaking of Black empowerment.
This when I saw this, I was like, are you kidding me?
So y'all remember Meagan Hall, the white girl
throwing a bike,
who was getting ran through at the police precinct?
She's a victim.
Meagan Hall, former officer of the Center of Laverne sex scandal, reaches $500,000 settlement after dismissing lawsuit. Hall and 4 other officers were fired in January after an investigation showed she and other male officers had sex on the job and then lied about it.
She felt trapped. She didn't know what to do.
She said she got groomed and won $500,000.
And Powell, that was a Negro, he just kept, harassing her and forcing her to do it. So that's a lie. That's a flat out lie.
I'll tell you something about white women, bruh. They come up even when they lose, they win.
All they got to do, and she ugly.
Busted, but it don't matter.
Those teeth, you ain't coming nowhere near me. I'm scared for my life.
Well, somebody had them teeth teething because she got $500,000 for doing what she wanted to do.
Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up?
Lord.
It's a joke. Just like they think Black people don't have or know how to get state IDs because it's racist.
Exactly.
Keith, I was going to say that. If your Black ass don't have no state ID, then you shouldn't be voting. Go get a fucking ID. I said it.
Yeah, I said it.
What is going on here?
Well,
the voters' right conversation is proof of how stupid they think our community is.
Yeah.
The CBC is all those niggas and compromise. Next, we got riot workers to break the curse. How come your screen is moving with the next story?
Oh,
we not cursed.
My fault.
She got paid for riding the soul pole.
The soul
Me neither.
pole.
Other white people making sure of it. She's old.
Oh, she's old.
Definitely.
But yeah, so she got $500K for this. The game is the game, man. The system is the system. This man lost his job, his wife, probably, and she get $500K. I don't even think she got a divorce.
All because she wanted to taste chocolate.
Her husband still together. There was
Oh, it was a brown too.
So yeah,
it was a brown.
One of them snitched, by the way. I can't remember which one it was that snitched because she didn't want to give him no play.
Powell is the third one. That's the one that she said kept. He was the
love
aggressive
interest.
one.
Yeah, he's the one that had a wife, but he was. What, you talking about this one?
Yeah, Powell.
No, that's the one. The one with the K9 vest is the one she liked.
No, go to the article. Look what she said about Powell.
She felt trapped with a rose sign in the city.
No, it's further down.
Mr. Hall entitled to award punitive damages against defendants Powell. I don't see it.
Go back up.
The lawsuit filed 2023. Hall was a vulnerable and
There you go. Sergeant Lewis Powell.
And Henry T. McGowan are the defendants. It claimed Davis Powell and McGowan, among others, used the authority to manipulate and exploit Hall.
It was some, I can't remember. It was something particular about him. Maybe it was another one I read.
But that's the one who was married who she said she was bragging about his junk.
That's not in my mind. These people have been struggling to brainwash us. Every group has tried and failed. It's only through black men they have infiltrated our community. She trying all the tribes. Well,
12 tribes.
those Negroes that be having those signs out there talking about Hispanic people are
black,
12
Hispanic,
are black
and Native American. No.
Fucking bullshit. Karen being rewarded for carrying not nothing burger. $5K. She has to pay taxes.
She don't mind. Still free money.
Lord.
She got
She got trying all the 12 tribes.
She got an extra couple $, for getting for loving on her coworker. So
the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom.
That's a mother. I'm sick of them motherfuckers.
Why the man look angry in the work photo?
Because they at that moment they were drained.
They were drained.
Not right there.
They were drained.
She didn't swallow that day. But anyway.
Would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Boy, she swallowed too.
Funny enough, one of the times they said that happened was in the gym. Right when they got through working out. She
got all the bonuses.
All right, let's look at this right quick. All right.
Hold on. Wait, her co-workers were fired? Martin. Martin love the kids.
Fuck all black cops, shameful to their ancestors. What's that? How they say it? ACAB, all cops are bastards. That's that white people be saying it all the time. All cops are bastards. But anyway, Detroit teacher of the month fired for having a rap career.
It depends on what she was rapping about.
Oh, I'm gonna show you. Ain't no problem.
I didn't look at it.
I know. I'm gonna show you.
Her name is Dripping Honey. So that's kind of like, whoa, what does she mean by dripping honey? Where is the honey dripping from? I'm trying to imagine.
Oh, no. Now, keep in mind, this video is featuring the students in her class. Now, she said she had parents okay it, in writing that the kids could be in the video.
She got the paperwork?
She got the paperwork, their parents. But there was one parent.
White?
No, it was black, I'm pretty sure, who said, I don't want my kid in that video and had an uproar and got her fired.
Well, she shouldn't have had a kid in the video.
Going crazy like the 80s. Motown baby going crazy like the
Motown baby going crazy like the 80s. Motown baby going crazy like the 80s. Motown baby going crazy like the 80s. I put it on the floor and I dare bitch to take it. Niggas running around the city. Owe me money, shit is silly. Buy my money just like 50 hoes. Mad I got the power and the juice now. Been talking shit, I'm calling 48219. This nigga texting.
No.
Okay.
No. Nope.
Hold on. Read what I'm gonna say first. Read that first.
You mean
no? This one.
Hold on. So you can be an OnlyFans worker and a teacher, but not a Christian rapper. She's a Christian rapper.
They ain't no Christian.
She calling them hoes. What are you talking about? This story is dumb. She has a rap career outside of school, correct? I bet her students have a high grades too, because she relates to them. Well, is it hoes in the school she relating to? She's rapping for the Lord. More black girl magic. What's the difference between this verse? Other teachers doing rap videos with their students.
Well, one of them was a pedo. One of them was allegedly dealing with one of the students. We talked about that a few weeks ago. So
I hate when people over rap over the beat. I support her dripping honey.
Oh, here you go.
That's what I'm saying. What honey? Where the honey dripping from?
Look at Honorable. Thank you, Craig, for supporting Black Girl Magic for the Lord. No, fire. Keep it gutter. She don't play no game.
Keep it ratchet.
But yeah, so that's the song. I gotta play the whole song. I think I play a little bit more.
Me, but I ain't never got the time. He asked how I'm doing, bitch. I'm always on the grind. I'm just getting started. If a nigga think I'm lying, the money's where my mind at. Got that raw honey. Get everything I touch though. Hey, I get everything I touch.
We gon' hold my dog down. We gon' hold my dog down. We gon' hold my dog down.
No.
So y'all get it.
No. Get her out of here. Pack her up.
Dominique Brown, a.k.a. Drippin' Honey, is loved by students and parents, but was called a bad influence on the students by the administration.
Stop giving your kids scripper names.
How does the educator go from a teacher of the month to fired?
VGM for the Lord.
It's a side hustle gone wrong. Metro Detroit U.S. history teacher. And she a U.S. history teacher. It was hilarious. Dominique Brown was fired from her Taylor high school job in October 23 after the students' parents became aware of the Brown's rap career, according to Fox 2 Detroit. When Brown wasn't doing her day job as a teacher, she pursued a rap career under the moniker Drippin' Honey. Brown wrote under her music video on YouTube, "My outside life should not be grounds for my termination.
Yes, it
when
should.
It does not interfere with my ability to fulfill my responsibilities as a teacher. My dedication for professionalism and passion for education has always been unwavering, regardless of my personal pursuits I may have."
Ma'am, it's a no.
Now this is the tweet she put out, or the X. What do you call it? It's not a tweet. That's not X. It's not Twitter. What do you? Anyway,
this is the X.
It's an X
put out.
A X comment, I guess. Of course, students go home, tell their parents everything. Parents reach out to me about what they can do about my removal. Me, 250 parents and students was trying to get our story heard a month before I dropped my video, Drippin' 101. The parents supported
he said,
my
click
drop.
on her profile picture.
I see what you're doing. Let's go down this road. Why not? Fuck it.
Oh.
So that's
she look like Bambi from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Kiefer is an honorable example of our women. Don't put the spotlight on Kiefer. She can be getting called a picked me. You pick me. Look at her.
Oh Lord.
This ain't it. Money for the Lord, 10%.
10%.
In our area, there's a black male principal who is also a rapper. He has created a very successful spoken and what's that? Spoken word. No.
I don't know.
I think that's I know what it is. In our area, student and parents love him. Her kids are probably part of George Bush's No Kid Left Behind program. Community 2, once you put the kids in it, it's tripping. Click on the profile pic. She came home dripping honey on me. Wow, Craig.
She could come drip honey on me.
Untold, bitch, you use the divided tactics. Here I see. I support her dripping honey. Exactly. Keep the kids out of your trash. I bet the mom was just jealous. Keep the honey out of the classroom. Did the parents sign waivers?
Yeah, I think so.
Keep
some of them.
Pick me, really? You give me Cynthia G vibes.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! Teacher got body from the Lord and showing it.
Now she said horrible teachers don't win Teacher of the Month, voted by students and admin. If a parent didn't want their child in my video, they wasn't, and no parent there had a problem. Parents were outside supporting, taking pictures.
Oh wow!
So she showed.
Yeah. Kiefer, we have to keep Kiefer in protective custody sometimes because we unleashed her and they're gonna beat on her like a. We got to keep her safe.
So you can see here all the people who are crazy with it and all that stuff. She was voted Teacher of the Month. She also got this another video. Let me show this.
She more like Erykah Badu, honey.
Doesn't like me doing, but I do so much in the school. I have 125 students that's assigned to me. I teach US.
So she's saying she got an interview coming. That was 2 days ago. I haven't seen the interview.
So I'm literally doing everything. I'm doing Taylor Made's Girls Club. I'm going to every basketball game. I'm dropping off and picking off kids. I'm buying homecoming tickets. I'm doing a lot of things. Parents that where it's absent. So where are you at? And I also say, if you don't like my professionalism or you think I'm not professional, come see me teach. Come.
No, ma'am.
Let me say this.
We don't want to see you teach. We hear your music.
What's your final belief on it?
No, she shouldn't be teaching. If she wants to pursue a rap career, she's talking about hoeing and bitches and all this. No.
She's a pretty woman, which I see why she got the attention of the...
Oh, click on the profile and hold the screen for a minute while it's dripping honey.
Oh, Lord.
She's pretty, but she's ratchet.
So peace and blessings. So congratulations, or sorry to hear that. Whatever happened with her career. Now she's propelled to take.
Yeah.
Sometimes a door's closed because another one's open.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what you should be doing is rapping. Maybe that's your true passion and you're not.
Yeah. Maybe she should be out here rapping about bitches and hoes. We need more rappers like that. Another Sexy Red. Oh shit. What classes does she teach? She probably is the resource officer. No, she is history.
You was history.
She's giving history on hoes and bitches. Nothing wrong with ratchet. It's only a personality trait. I'm trying to fix the house, not sell the house, Rejuva. Yeah, the parents, it's just jealousy. Always the good ones getting kicked out. Students listen to rap such hip-hop all day. Crazy world. I will admit, I like a little ratchet.
Yeah, we all like a little ratchet.
Shout out to Tommy.
What up, Tommy?
It's bad, but I have relations with my teacher, so I'm not one to talk. Damn.
You got touched?
So wait a minute. On the Martin episode, it was actually Tommy that was fucking the teacher.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't Martin. It was Tommy.
We thought it was Martin. It was Tommy.
The court girls built different.
Last week, we were bussing. This week, we're dripping honey. She's a prettier Tiffany Hayard.
Oh, yeah.
Henyard. Don't talk about
the city
Tiffany
girl
like
mayor.
That. Tiffany is a beautiful lady, too. I bet she was teaching real history because who cares about rapping and really thinking about it. I support this good sis. She needs to separate this side hustle. Grand Rising. Would you let the teacher teach your kids? No.
No. Well, I don't.
We support sexy. Money to the black family.
Well, I don't know her personally. All we know is this music video. That's it.
Yeah.
And so if I knew her personally, I might have a totally different opinion on her. And
I wouldn't. If I knew her personally, I would say, if you're gonna pursue this type of career, I don't think you should be teaching kids. She'd probably say, get your lame ass out my face.
Like, whole ass nigga, get out my face.
Whole ass fuck out my face.
Soft
ass nigga.
Cupcake, soft.
You don't like dripping honey.
Oh yeah, yo, that's the first thing she's gonna say.
Who's Henyard?
Henyard.
The city girl
mayor, the one you was defending from Illinois, the one who running it,
No, she got amnesia because she backed up off defending Henyard because she knew if she was in the court of law, her defense ain't gonna be that great.
Yeah, that was your worst defense right there, Arnold. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of backed up off of that one.
I would have let the teacher. I would let her teach my child how to rap.
Oh, she said I wouldn't let her teach her how to rap, but you could teach, but not that.
It's blaxploitation. I was in the 11th grade. I took advantage of her.
Oh Lord! Let me show you.
You were being advantageous.
Oh, my favorite girl, Henny. All right, Tommy, you talking about that? Let's look at this. Hollywood middle school teacher arrested for allegedly having inappropriate relationship with student. This is way more prevalent than it's talked about. We talk about this every couple of months, but it's a story every week. Apparently, she sent the kid home with hickeys.
Oh, wow. She was sucking on his neck.
Yeah, she sent the kid home with hickeys. Both these teachers right here were arrested for it, but she got jammed up because she just got too excited, I guess. A Broward County middle school teacher was arrested on Wednesday for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with a student. The Hollywood Police Department stated on Thursday that police officers had arrested 38-year-old Felicia Smith and charged her with lewd and lascivious molestation along with lewd and lascivious battery. According to HPD, the officers made aware of the situation on Wednesday afternoon when they received information on the social media victim unit regarding inappropriate contact between a teacher and the Driftwood Middle School and a student. According to the arrest affidavit, officers then responded to the school and met up with the school resource officer, told the police that they were informed that the teacher kissed on the victim's cheek to a point where they left a hickey.
Oh, which cheek?
All right.
Because everybody like eating ass out here, so which cheeks?
So this is a prominent thing that's keep going on. 4th Mississippi, we're going to move on to the next topic. 4th Mississippi goon. Hold on. I don't know why I still got this on, honestly.
Let's see the kids' test scores from the beginning of employment to the end. That will give us the answers we need. Well, she never talked about her test scores.
Well, she said she got teacher of the year. Teacher of the month.
Well, that could be because the teachers are desperate. What's going on?
No. It wasn't just the students that gave her teacher of the month. It was the administration as well.
Uncle said, I would have been a victim because I had some teachers I wouldn't reject.
Is that a black woman? Yes, it's a black woman, Honorable. Yes, sir.
You know, her vision get blurry.
Yeah, it get blurry. The screen, we start skipping and we start, you know.
Kenya is a narcissist scammer, and she's stealing from the community.
All right, look at this. 4th Mississippi Goon Squad cop is sentenced to 40 years in prison for brutally torture of multiple men and says he'll never forgive himself for the pain. We talked about this a couple months ago.
Oh, they said they would never forgive themselves?
Yeah.
Are they black American?
No, the white cops, the Mexican, whoever he is, he said he'll never forgive himself for what he did.
Oh, okay.
Remember the 2 black dudes they had tied up and tortured?
Yeah.
This is what their story is from. So he got 40 years. And this one here, the 5th one, it says white former officers who get sentenced of 10 to 40 years in torture of 2 black men in Mississippi. So that story came to an end, I guess, again, 10 to 40 years between I think it's 5 officers, I think. So Lee sentenced Dedman, 29, to 40 years, and Daniel, 28, to 17 and a half. Wednesday, he gave about 20 years to Hunter Elward and 17 to Jeffrey Middleton. So yeah, they average about 10 years each, 15 years each.
Well, at least due process was done.
They was just torturing them, so yeah. I'm pretty sure the next thing gonna be the 2 black dudes are gonna have a civil case.
Yeah, get money.
Get their bread. Got justice. Now it's time to go.
They gonna get the bag.
They need that. I'm sorry. We need that. But
hella desperate.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wouldn't be able to resist, huh? Untold. Untold said that your body's calling me. Kiefer, allegedly, what judge told you those are facts? LOL. Lock those monsters up.
Now, here's another sad case.
This is a very sad case.
Travis know more about this one.
I stumbled across this article. So there was a black woman who went to a group of people she knew because she thought accused allegedly of there being a weapon stolen. Allegedly, she made one of the people script down, and to get back at her, he was like, "You ain't gonna let her do this to me. You ain't gonna let her script me down. Just get away with it." So they ended up kidnapping her, torturing her, taking her from house to house. They raped her. They made her perform oral sex not only on the men but the women that were with them too. And in the end, the last house they went to, they end up shooting her in the head and killing her.
And they
said it was one of the worst acts of torture that they've seen in a long time. And these are the hoodlums.
Now this goes to my point of unfortunately, because of the fractured nature of our community's culture, we don't give discernment to people, our youth at least. You have to recognize when you're around the wrong people.
And that's what the mom said.
You have to understand when you're around the wrong people. Now, apparently she didn't. She had a gun, and then she said that she made one of them strip.
She must have had something on her.
So, but
you can't imagine a woman making a man script, you know.
And I'm saying this not to be a certain way, but when I look at these people,
they're not
people I will
be around.
Be around.
No.
Yeah. So it's a very unfortunate story that she didn't realize that she was surrounded by demons. She didn't realize she was surrounded by.
You know, they didn't. I'm not trying to put disparaging marks on her, but they never really gave any backstory on her.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to say that the people that you keep in contact with, normally you have the same type of
birds of a feather. Some people go by that.
But I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah,
that was not brought up in the article.
That's true.
And the way that she died was just
horrific. So
horrific.
Rest in peace to her. Condolences to her family. Hopefully they get the justice they deserve. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of life sentences in this. But it's an unfortunate story.
These teachers are the ones that need life in jail. They had dominant personalities, Gina. You should really look at the testimonies of the residents of Dalton. Shameful. They look like a duck, walks like a duck, quack like a duck. It's not a damn pig. It's a duck. Right, dude? Just look at them, all kinds of red flags.
Yeah.
Wait, she was tortured?
Something over a gun.
Heather's RP to the slow bus seating chart. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Somebody made a comment
kid. She had a daughter, I believe.
Yeah, somebody made there was a joke they made on TikTok. A dude was like, "Hey man, you know when we was in school, and there was the regular people in the regular class, and then there was the kids in the other class.
Yeah.
But then once you leave school, in the real world, we all kind of mush together. So we have to recognize that.
Oh no. The fact that what Dr. Umar Johnson talks about is how they pretty much misdiagnose these kids and say they're slow to get benefits for school.
I'm not talking about kids have the what they call it, behavioral, quote unquote, behavioral problems.
Yeah.
They tend to be anxiety, and it leads to
ADHD.
Yeah,
they get diagnosed with that.
Unfortunately, it leads to kids, or those kids turn into adults, and they end up in those situations like this.
True.
Because they weren't taught properly as a youngster how to deal with their emotions and their anger, and unfortunately, it leads to violence.
Looks like everyone in the photo identifies as men.
It was three women. It was 3 women, 3 men.
Well, those 3 women were dykes.
Well, they women. When they go to prison, it's going to be at a women's prison.
You tell them they're a man or they're a woman. Let's see what they do to you. You gonna throw hands with them?
No, I ain't scared no dyke.
You ain't scared no dyke.
I don't see some dykes put hands on people. Let me say that. I don't see
don't
some
backpedal now.
I don't seen some dykes put thumpers on niggas, but no, I ain't scared no.
2/3 gotta go.
Craig. Exactly. All right. Another crazy story. It's not funny, but it's a wild story that's gonna get funny. Apologies. Wheelchair-bound man goes on a stabbing spree in NYC. All the man's alleged stab victims survived. According to the New York Police Department, this is in New York, a man in a wheelchair allegedly carried out several stabbings, beginning with 2 victims, both in their 60s, on March 16th. After the initial attack, the man is allegedly to have stabbed a 35-year-old man in the chest after label sought treatment at a Mount St. Sinai Queens Hospital in Queens, New York. Subsequently, he is accused of stabbing a 46-year-old woman who arrived at the police station with a laceration on her forearm. All I'm gonna say is,
how a person in a wheelchair stab you in the chest?
It's not.
You have to bend down, don't you?
It's not funny, but it's just like,
is New York a real place? New York is becoming Florida.
York is a wild place.
New York is becoming Florida.
Let me just play this.
Chair accused of a stabbing spree in Queens. Police say he attacked 4 people at an apartment building on 54th Street in Woodside. First responders rushed 2 people to the hospital this afternoon, and later in the day, 2 other victims arrived at the hospital. 38-year-old Kareem Phillips now faces several charges, including attempted murder. Neighbors say they have tried to get him evicted.
Every few months we have this kind of reaction from him, like attacking people. Last night, an example, from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, he was banging in all the doors in the 5th floor.
Doctors expect all 4 victims to survive.
This is proof to me that a lot of crime is a product of poverty and mental health problems. That's really what most crime is. So, but the other side of this, how in the hell you getting? I mean,
look, Kiefer said, I mean, he rolling around like you can't get away.
Like you can do a light jog and be fine.
You can be like, I don't know now. If he been at that wheel thing for been doing this his whole life.
Now he one of the skinny ones. The big one with the big arms, I'm out. I'm not fighting or doing no wheelchair. That's
the one from Boys in the Hood, the friend from the jail. He black.
If they get their hands on you, you ain't getting away.
Yeah, I think he's black.
Yeah, he is.
He's black. We don't know what type of black, but he's
of
black.
a darker hue. We'll say that.
Oh, person of color.
But the 60-year-old is different. They might have not couldn't get away. They're older.
I know some 60-year-olds that get around very good.
That's true. But come on, you 40, you got to be able to get a little light jog away.
I want you to try them.
Now the same thing happened in Florida as well. Florida homeless. No, I should go with this one first. Look at this right here.
Where are you going, sir? Sir, come here. Sir, come on, man.
Where is he going?
Come on. The black woman, where is he going?
She said, well, this is the world we live in today. Where is he going?
Nowhere. Duke and Travis, I believe the story of my little brother went hard like that. Come to Southeast DC. What is that?
I don't know.
Anacostia area, and anyone can tell you about them. Oh, your brother in a wheelchair? That's how he rolled?
Damn.
Damn.
Man, I ain't want no problems.
Nope.
Hands
no
up.
problem.
All right, Florida homeless to be banned from sleeping in public spaces under the census-backed law. Travis, you support this, don't you?
Yes, I do. Everything linked to poverty and deprivation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I support it. Ban it. Get them off the streets. Get them out of public places. I'm tired of these homeless peoples and these drug addicts coming to good communities and tearing them down. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care. I do not care. I'm tired of it. They come to your area, they piss and shit, they destroy the plants, pissing and shitting on the plants, have the whole area smelling like urine. It's terrible out here. I don't care what you do with them. I'm just being honest. I don't give a damn. I'm out in the southeast. Who your peoples, Tommy?
I like job for
the little
comments.
job for the cop is hilarious.
Yeah, he just hopping away. The cop like, come on, man. I ain't got time for this.
I don't care. DeSantis is doing a great thing for his citizens that live there. Get them out of there. And actually, he's saying right now it's at about 30,000. He's putting this law into place now because it's going to get worse.
All they're gonna do is send them to California.
They're going to places where the temperature is like
warmer,
consistent. Like Seattle, it doesn't get super cold here. For them,
Okay.
they white, dude.
Okay.
It doesn't get super cold here. It don't get extremely hot, which we know in the past years that have changed. But they have to do something. I'm glad. I wish the mayor would do something. The governor would do something here at Inslee. I wish he would do something.
Well,
I've seen him make people bend over so that he couldn't slap them.
No, so wait. Your cousin, your people will walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, come here for a second. Hey,
So-
bend down. Let me talk to you."
So his reputation is so bad. They know that if they don't bend down and slap him,
it's over.
That something worse is going to come. Like, come here, motherfucker. It's like when you getting a whooping, come here, and you be like,
little kid.
And you know, if you don't get it now, it's going to be worse later.
Oh Lord.
Uncle, you are from Good Hope Road. Yeah, that's true. Me too. I support it. If they have money for immigrants, America's citizens need luxury accommodation as well. Yes.
All right. DNA tests like 23andMe and Ancestry are laying bare the frightening extent of incest in the U.S., including a woman who discovers her ex-lover was her brother. I think she knew. They try to use her. I think she knew.
See the new mandate Inslee just signed? No, what did he sign? Their ass is out of here.
Are y'all against the homeless? Damn.
Yes.
Ain't no love for the homeless.
You know what? Stephen Curry and his wife didn't want affordable housing in that area for a reason.
You're coon.
I'm tired of niggas loitering. I'm tired of them.
That's some white shit. Exactly. See this right here. She knew that dude was her brother.
That's some white shit. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
DNA tests like 23andMe and Ancestry are laying bare the frightening extent of incest in the U.S., including woman who discovers her ex-lover was her brother.
That ain't no white shit, Eastwood. We know cousins who know that's their cousins. Matter of fact, they say cousins. They ain't my first cousin. So they are.
It's not.
We have two sisters. I'm not gonna say his name on air. I'm not gonna do that. The nigga, don't look at me like a
wow.
Don't say wow.
About your family. Lord have mercy.
Incest. Nasty
That's how
nigga.
you sell your family to the people.
I'll tell his ass. He said y'all nasty. Nigga, we
See,
nasty.
now we link this shit. See that?
Well,
You see that?
I'm not a hillbilly. I'm not from West Virginia.
West Virginia.
We don't do that. We just have some Negroes. Look, you telling they're gonna be on some shit too. Wait a minute now.
See? Yeah, don't backtrack now, nigga.
There was a white person defending inbreeding recently on another podcast. I was watching.
Yeah, they definitely do it.
LGBTQ curriculum must be taught in schools by 2025.
Oh, he did that? Wow. Hey, if you got kids and you up here, it's over.
Take your kids out.
It's over for public school.
That's what he's focused on. He's not focusing on helping these. You know what? They let these people out of the mental hospital. That's why it's crazy around here. From the Tar Heels of North Carolina, y'all nasty. Well, we ain't gonna talk about what go on the fucking A.
Oh, you from Atlanta?
You from Atlanta?
Hold on, Eastwood. Hold on.
You know what? We don't even want to get. We don't want a gnat to get on our skin if we're in Atlanta.
Hey,
they fucking carrying around viruses through the fucking gnat.
Wait, the most dangerous thing.
What Corey Holcomb say about
the most dangerous thing at a pool party is a gnat.
The most dangerous thing in Atlanta is a fly landing on you. Oh, God.
All right.
Who's taking those tests? Y'all notice a lot of non-blacks using the DNA kits. I thought we were the lost ones.
Man, that's true. But yeah,
y'all dripping honey over there.
I do know that they've been finding out a lot of parents, a lot of mama's baby, daddy's maybe. A lot of these kids finding out they daddy ain't they daddy. Finding out who they real dad is.
I mean,
and
in the era that we live in, it's not to believe that. Yeah, you may actually be with a half sibling.
Now, I'm gonna say this, and this is being honest. I know that we make the hillbilly
people
joke.
out here spreading their oats.
But if you live in a city, your whole family live in that city,
and the other family,
you got other family members from another side of the family,
and y'all
side
procreate.
At some point, there's gonna be a cousin you don't know as a cousin. Now, this is why you need family reunions.
Exactly.
This is why you need to keep an album book of all your family members and keep stuff in order, which some families have lost track of. But it's kind of easy to happen.
However, that does not dismiss the fact that when you find out they are a cousin, you still don't continue to fuck them. You go, whoa, we're cousins. We can't do this anymore. But they be like, no, you like my fourth cousin, right?
Oh.
We don't do that type of shit. That happened one time. That's one cousin. Yeah, and truth had to be told.
Yeah, we only got that happens with one instance.
Oh dang! I just hopped back in. What I missed?
Incest.
I saw a pop the balloon clip type dating show. Black chick told the dude from Alabama the state is full of incest. Black people, is that true?
Oh, yeah, you talking about the 1 versus 20 show they got? That show is another.
And cousins too.
That show is as toxic as all these black relationship shows.
Y'all kissing cousins, a new thing.
Kissing
a new
cousins,
meeting.
Lord have mercy. Hey, family reunion, they go for that walk, go smoke some weed. Sickos. Anyway, we're not gonna put that on us. We're gonna keep that on the whites. We just gonna ignore it. Anyway.
Black people are not having ancestral relationships in the South.
Thanksgiving's our annual family reunion. Man, my family hasn't had a family reunion. What, 20?
Hell, most of them don't want to attend.
What was that, 2006, 7? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's been a while. All right, let me play this little clip right quick.
So they are grabbing us immediately.
Here go this white girl.
So a video went viral because a woman lied and said that some security guard was harassing her and another friend. So they played a real video beside what she was saying to show that she was lying.
So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own.
So you see here, he was not bothered. He's not touching her at all.
I'm immediately grabbed by this man, and he's grabbing my arm. He's pushing me. He's manhandling me. And what is going on? What is the issue here? Why are you guys kicking us out? Why are you screaming at us?
All they do is lie.
And also, why are you grabbing
Came in
me,
lying.
handling me, and dragging me?
Going out lying too.
He never touched her.
Why do white women do that? I don't understand. Why?
I ain't got to show the whole thing. She lied and said he threw her down the stairs twice, even though she got no bruises.
Why? Did they have to exaggerate the story and make it seem like it's so much worse than it is? Why did they do that?
In 2024, when everything is recorded, why would you get on TikTok, of all places, when you know all they do is go fact check everything and lie on somebody, knowing that they're going to go to this place you went to, they're going to find they're going to get this information.
And I would sue her for defamation.
100%.
There's a lot of African and Black Americans on that show too. How much money she made on the GoFundMe?
She ain't got nothing.
My mother's side of the family's from Alabama. I hope it's not true.
No.
And what happened to the brother?
Oh, nothing. He got his name cleared, basically.
Exactly.
He got his name cleared. He didn't really get in any trouble before. It's just she made a story and somebody went and proved that she was lying, pretty much.
Becky's always a victim.
So since the post, the business and the staff have received considerable negative reviews and messages. So they be getting, the staff in general was getting hate, saying that, this.
So they had to clear up these rumors.
So they cleared the rumors up and show that she was lying. And so yeah.
She should be sued. I would sue her too. Yeah, I would take her for every goddamn grain she got. She should lose her job.
Oh, it's gonna more likely happen to her. And they so brave to show their face.
Look, they historically love victimhood.
All right, global cancer phenomenon it's not just America. The UK, Japan, South Africa are among dozens of countries suffering mystery spikes of all different kinds of tumors in young people.
Did they say cancer?
Yes.
Fake food.
Now I'm wondering what happened in the last. Now this is I think this is from 1990 to 2019. So what causes 79% uptick in cancers for young people? I'm gonna leave it there because if we say
it's
anything,
the food.
If we say anything else, they'll say medical misinformation.
It's so bad that I'm not even sure if the damn seeds they give you is real. Is this fake food I'm growing? It's so bad out here. That's what I'm thinking, Trav. That's the McDonald's. It ain't just McDonald's and KFC.
Yeah.
It's the food that you buy in your local grocery stores as well. Allegedly. What the fuck am I talking about? Dumb as hell. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube. Please excuse me. I'm having a migraine right now.
Yeah, what Eastwood say?
I don't believe this cancer stuff from the UK. Kiefer.
Eastwood.
Oh, Eastwood. The brother probably smashed and he never called her back. He was taking a walk of shame.
Oh, they was in the bathroom earlier getting swallowed.
Taco Bell and the grocery stores too.
You see what Kiefer said? We ain't gonna say it out loud. That's what I was thinking. Then I saw the year that they tracked it. 1990 to 2019. I'm like, okay.
Kiefer said
it might have something to do with those other ones. Maybe not the recent one. We'll leave it at that.
Travis, when can we order them cookies? Oh, now you want to be friends again. Now you want to be friends again, Shantae.
It's a peace offering.
Oh, this is her peace offering. Now watch her come back. Fuck you, nigga. I don't want the damn cookies. I'm trying to be nice.
Relax.
Relax. It's only one person you gave it to. Relax. Nigga, we heard one review. Wait, fake food. I thought every other country food was better than the U.S. Healthier.
Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. They told the other countries to compare their food to America to say it was better.
Well, I don't know because we getting the same. If y'all notice, we getting dirty. We getting the same color eggs as like the UK. Remember, eggs used to be like a yellow pale color. Now they like dark.
Yeah,
they like orange. So I'm like, wow, are we getting the real stuff or are we just getting more faker shit? Facts. The Maximus. What is that?
The Maxines. He's saying it without saying it. The Maxines.
Okay. Y'all know what I'm slow when it comes. This is one-sided beef, Travis. I want peace.
You want problems.
No, what I want is smoke. Yeah. You didn't answer my question about red velvet.
Yeah, didn't they say red velvet? Wait.
No, she said she wanted red velvet cookies.
I thought
and cornbread.
Yeah, you gonna give her red velvet and cornbread?
Facts, Dre. We'll put the enriched flour and farm food. You know what I've been for the past year or so, like when I make waffles or pancakes, I use almond flour and oats flour.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. You can't really tell the difference.
He making fake. What was that you cook?
Oh, everything I make is.
What was that?
Everything I make is fake.
A fake pizza. He made a fake pizza
with cabbage and eggs. Wait, I buy brown eggs. Is that bad?
No.
No, I'm talking about. It don't matter what color, what brand of eggs you get. I've intentionally bought all different kinds, and I just noticed that the egg yolks are all darker now, opposed to like that yellow pale color they used to be.
Yeah, it's closer to what's overseas now.
I mean, farm fish. Yeah, I don't eat tilapia. They're probably the ingredients of the Maxines in the food too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, he made an omelet and called it a pizza.
No, it was an omelet with cabbage. It looked just like a pizza. You couldn't tell the difference.
No, it did not look like a pizza.
It looked like a pizza. You changed the subject. When could we order them damn cookies? I mean, the baked goods. I will put the stuff in the link, and I'll give out the email address, and we shall proceed. Shantae.
Oh, look.
Almond flour, you got my money.
Pocket watching.
No bull. Brown eggs are supposed to be better.
Yeah, I heard that before too, but Anyway, I think we've kept y'all long enough. We went over a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
I forgot what that soundbite is. But, yeah. But anyway, You got any last words for the people?
Once again, thanks for viewing the channel. You could have been anywhere on this Saturday evening, but you chose to spend it here with us, and we appreciate it.
Really do. And,
go check out Untold 24/7, his YouTube page, and peace.
And be sure to like it on the way out.
Oh, Eastwood said, when we doing the panel?
Oh yeah.
Never.
We'll probably
He's scared of Sienna.
Oh wow. Okay.
She got that boy, his boot shaking.
The narratives. We'll probably do the panel sometime next month. They did what, 22nd, 23rd? 23rd. We'll probably do the panel sometime next month.
Okay, great show, guys. Have a strong end to start the new next week, everyone. Deuces.
Be sure to like it on your way out. Share if you can. Thank y'all for coming through. Really appreciate the support, spending the time with us on this Saturday.
Peace.
And as always, y'all be safe. All praise to the Most High. And peace, man.